Dude, with my stomach, how it's moving right now, I wouldn't be kicking me like that. Just giving you a heads up. Just letting you know.
If it's not companion brand, you don't wear it. Peace and blessings.
We need to get the C right here. Oh, it's on the other one like that, right?
Peace and blessings be upon all of you. I have teeth whitener on right now, so I'm going to just let Sonny rock out.
Genius time to put teeth whitener on right before you start stream.
There's a lot going on in the world. We're going to cook on this one. We got a lot of things going on. We're going to cook today. Lord Luma.
Al, are we ever going to get that other light to put behind us? Yeah. 24 hours in a day. 25 root canals. 12 cavities.
At least my breath don't smell like yours. Does it smell like yours?
Does that make your teeth more sensitive? Doesn't hurt? No.
Yeah, I'm trying to imitate. I'm not. You know, I'm in a really bad mood, right?
I'm terrible mood.
Okay. Yeah, but do you blame me? Look at the news, bro. Look what happened in San Diego. We're gonna get into that today. And those of you that have been passive this entire time, it's time to get off your asses and do something. Support the people that are. Strong to God.
There's a lot of stuff to cover from the San Diego thing. Beck was yelling at me yesterday. Why aren't we streaming? Look what's going on. Why aren't we streaming?
Why are you so far away? You always yell at me from.
I don't know. Al just doesn't know how to put it. So it's like my face is here and your face is here. Like that's just so hard. It's impossible. We can't do anything right. It's been 2 months and I don't have a single decoration in this whole place. What are we doing, bro? La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah.
You're going to talk about operating by faith?
Operating by faith. If only you knew.
If only you guys knew.
If only you knew.
You think it's easy? I woke up to 1,000 death threats in my inbox today. But yeah, you guys enjoy over there, wherever you are in Bangladesh. Right?
Has anyone been looking at the comments before we get into this stuff on any of these anti-Islam videos? Any of you looking at the comments, seeing how many psychopaths there are that actually want more of you dead?
They definitely want me and you dead.
They want us dead.
I really hope this doesn't age well and they pull up the clip.
I just think it's funny though. Like we're gonna say this all in the segments, but like it's just hilarious. Shame, you know, these imams, let's keep having them work 3 different jobs so that they can, you know, put all their focus into working at the masjid. No, let's have them working 3 different jobs, dunya-wise, doing nothing important.
And get whacked.
You know Sheikh Uthman has a job? The fact that Sheikh Uthman has a job is a shame, in my opinion. That's a complete shame. I've seen him work. And have to go upstairs and do it.
I saw him on calls.
Pulling out his computer, doing his calls for like some tech thing. Like, why is Sheikh Uthman working, bro? Maybe this is just my entrepreneur brain, but I look at some people doing tasks that are not worth their time, and it bothers me.
No, because we care more about the dunya than we do about the world, you know, about the afterlife. That's
and then you go to the masjid, and it's just like a bunch of little handshakes like this. How many handshakes are like this? Now people are getting shot. And what are we going to do about it? Nothing. You know they have to click one button to send drones into this window, kill us, into Sneako's window, kill him, kill Osama. Like, just kill everyone, right? One button. And that's it. You get a notification.
Terminated.
No more YouTube for you. No more YouTube. No more TikToks.
Yeah, Malaysia's looking real good these days.
Looking real good.
I swear to God, Malaysia's looking... I swear to God, I was looking up house prices in Malaysia today.
I'm not even opposed. I'm being dead serious.
I'm dead serious too. Like, but the problem is all my baggage. But kid, I'd be like, go without me. See, that's like the scene in the movie. The uncle always dies in the movie, bro.
Who knows?
It's always the uncle. He's like, just go without me. Carry it on. Like, and he's
I could see you smoking cigarettes till you're 110. Survive the jaw. Like, just
go without me, sonny boy.
Yo, please take that out. It's disgusting.
Let me do at least 10 minutes, bro.
Why right now?
Hey, it's good for you. I'm not dominating the conversation. I'm still.
Right. You know, I usually like it when you do your rants.
Even with this in my mouth, I still sound better than you on the microphone. That's sad, bro. Go ahead.
You sound terrible on the microphone.
King of the mic, bro. King of the mic, bro.
Terrible.
Yeah, did we not color coordinate unintentionally? Are we ever going to talk about this or no? Can we start?
Let's start.
So, well, actually, I can't even talk right now.
I can't talk right now. I can't even talk right now. Uncle lost weight. Have you lost weight or no? I haven't noticed it because I'm with you every day.
I lasted 10 minutes at the gym yesterday, dude.
10 minutes?
10 minutes, I was like that.
But you weren't feeling good, bro. The fact that you even went, mashallah, I'll give you that.
2 days in a row.
That's good, bro. I'm about to go right after this.
Yeah, we're gonna go.
I'm going. Are you coming?
I had to grab my piece of Dell yesterday. So I'm like, I love you, brother.
Again?
Yeah.
Say action. No. Again.
Do you know how that place is, dude?
Car dealership yesterday happened to me too. Can't even leave our house. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, we'll probably get killed if we leave our house.
Anyways.
What's the scratch on you?
A clothing brand.
Is that a permanent scar or something there?
Where?
On your nose.
Where?
Is it always just like that?
Where?
You have a scratch, bro. Is that a scar? Or a vein?
Oh, I don't know. That's not permanent.
I hope not. It's been there for a couple of weeks now.
Really?
Yeah. This is the side of your face I always see. What is it? Maybe the Ebola got you, bro. Yeah, they're trying to come after us with everything right now. Ebola, ticks. Yeah,
everything.
We got to get into that, too. I want to talk about that today. We're going to talk about a lot of stuff on this show. We're just waiting for my teeth to get white.
It's cooked, bro.
We're just waiting for my teeth to get white. You guys.
You know, I got to say, let's just get into this, bro. Let me pull everything up. I was hoping that we'd have one of Beck Lover's 25 minute intros. You're going to have it.
I just got to take, bro, my teeth will.
No, we could have it now or because we're going to get into the segment. And then at that point, you don't need a 25-minute rant. We need to cover.
I need to warm up.
Now you need to warm up?
Yeah, just go. I need water if I break a bottle over your head, bro.
Pulling up all this stuff right now.
Yo, shout out to Kick, bro. Everyone's just following left and right now.
Shout out to Kick. Make sure you're following both of our Kicks. Beck Lovers and
make
Sonny
sure, because it
Fast.
seems to be a little lopsided out there. You know, Sonny acting like Suge Knight, all up in the video, all up on the social media.
Suge Knight. Myron speech? You added a Myron speech? Okay, let's see this. Did you see much of the context around this mosque shooting yet or no?
I've seen some of it, yeah. So can we start the clip with explaining what happened and then getting into it?
We're going to do that.
We got to give like the context, bro.
Yeah.
Pull up the X accounts, pull up Laura Loomer.
Dude, there's so much to cover with this thing. It's absurd. This is just going to be a long segment going over it all. Ay, ay, ay. How's everyone doing? I've had Lauren, had her blocked, bro.
Nah, unblock that cunt.
Dude. Yo, my mom used to literally throw me out of a window if I ever said that word.
I don't care. That's what Laura Loomer is, bro.
I'm just saying. That's what my mom hated.
Straight devil. She's a shaitan in the flesh, bro. I think Jinn float to that big-ass face of hers, bro. I think that's why her face looks like that. The Jinn go in her body and her face just expands. Like
her face expands.
She's a reptilian.
Her face expands. All right, let's get right into it.
Super chat first.
Yo, thank you for the 5 super chat.
3 faiths, bro. Yeah, man.
3 faiths.
3 faiths got to unite right now, man. We don't have to agree on doctrine, but yo, everyone's under attack, man. Anybody should be able to go to the house of worship, yo. Let's go. Why don't you pull that up too? What are the rules in Islam about attacking places of worship?
Oh, we'll pull all of it up.
Ali.
Okay. Let me just like organize it by context.
The way you organize it is trash, but
bro, I am busy, bro. Like
you're trash. Straight trash.
When are you gonna organize something?
When are you gonna get a computer?
I'll get one tonight. Just kidding. No.
We got mattresses, cars, this, that. No computer.
I got a GT yesterday. Beck's acting like I got a Ferrari.
That's like a Puerto Rican Ferrari.
It is the Puerto Rican Ferrari. It's fun though. I'm not gonna lie.
I gotta take it for a spin today.
I'm never said you can.
One time, I hate Mustangs, dude. I can't stand them. But one time, because I never drove a GT, just to see
why. They're fun.
I've driven the regular Mustang a million times. They're trash.
Yo, the Clippers are gonna hate you if you're telling like this.
I'm almost there, dude.
You want to wait 1 minute?
No, I'm not gonna keep this audience waiting. I know how to speak.
Bismillah, bro.
Alhamdulillah.
Very sad news happening recently. A mosque in San Diego was just shot up by 2 Christian extremists. Christian, not real followers of Jesus.
Say it though. Use the word. Don't be scared. Media, use the word for once. Show us you're not hypocrites. Terrorists. Say it with me.
Terrorists.
Terrorists. Say it with me. Media, mainstream media. Christian terrorists. Say it. Say it one time. Show the world you're not hypocrites. Say it once. Christian terrorists. Can you say it? Can you say it? Say it one time. Christian terrorists. Be fair. Be fair in your reporting. Or prove to the world that there's an agenda to only make Muslims look evil. You clowns.
Yo, if you don't take that teeth whitening out right now, I'm gonna smash your face, bro.
Give me that.
This? Spit it out so we can cook, bro. There's a lot to cover. Getting into a lot in this video, we have, just to get through some of it, we have some of the biggest political influences in America that are in Trump's ear, like Laura Loomer, which is sad, that's her, saying the most disgusting things possible about what happened. We're going to watch some of the videos to honor this brother's life. Look at how they honored him.
Let's start this whole segment over again.
Yeah. Dude, it's hard when there's like 8 million things to react to. Bro, people think we have like this big, massive team with like producers. Our producers are out of the pal. You know what I mean? Like
half a producer.
You know, like usually when these guys come on a show, they have like a script.
Why is it not on?
The thing doesn't even work.
Why is your shot not on?
Let's definitely restart this.
That's how horrible you are.
They have a script. They have a this, a that. They have everything organized in order. Yo, unfazed too. Going forward in order with this doc, I need this in context. I need like the most important stuff to give context in the video up at the top, so that when I pull it all up, it's better organized. So whatever's best for context for explaining the full situation to the audience, need that there. What are you doing? I know he's trying to do that, but why? This isn't the most garbage.
I don't get any attention with you. I gotta advertise myself. Yo, if you need me, I'm here.
The most garbage logo ever.
All right, let's go, bro. Let's cook, bro. If you're watching us from the Middle East, drop a 1 in the chat. If you're watching us from Asia, drop a 2. If you're watching us from Europe, drop a 3. If you're watching us from the United States of America,
how about just say where you're from? Because do you even remember any of those numbers? What was 1?
Middle East.
What was 2?
Asia.
What was 3?
Europe.
Yeah, you mixed them.
If you're watching us from Africa, 5.
And drop us.
See, that's where our Middle East crowd is. That's why we got to go on early.
Drop a 7 if it's your first time catching us live. Drop a 7.
All right, let's go. Let's go to
Bismillah, 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 Bismillah.
Let's go to battle, bro.
What are we doing with our lives, dude?
Let's go, dude.
What are we doing?
Nothing. We're trying to get killed. Go ahead. Let's go.
Anyways, you do the intro on this one. Keep it quick so we can watch a little.
By now, you've all seen what has happened in San Diego with the horrific terrorist attack that took place. 100 people, 100 children could have been killed, but one hero stepped up to save the day, sacrificing his own life to defend this house of worship. Notice the double standards in the media. They will never call these types of attacks, when they are done to Muslims, they will never use the word terrorist. Say it with me, mainstream media. Christian terrorists. Say it with me. Say it with me.
Christian terrorists.
Not that we believe these people were Christians, because Christianity doesn't teach you to attack innocent people, let alone try to go harm children. But if we were being fair and doing things the way the media does, then they would have to say Christian terrorists. We don't believe they were Christian. No Christian can do that. But mainstream media, why is it do you not only use these types of words for Muslims in every single way you can, always paint the religion horribly, which is why things like this are happening to innocent people in their places of worship. You push Islamophobia. You have double standards when reporting news. You always make the Muslim look like a demon. And when it's done by people on the other side or from a different faith or group, you'll never use the same word. So again, mainstream media, say it with me.
Yo, how many
Christian
times?
Terrorist. Christian, say it. Can you say it?
You're a broken record, dude.
But you can't say
You're a broken record. Let's get into the video, bro. You know what I said? I said keep the intro short. 3-minute yap.
That was the clip, and you couldn't let me get the clip done. That was a very important clip.
That was a 3-minute clip.
No, it wasn't.
That clip wasn't that long.
All right, go ahead, bro. Go.
Bismillah, bro. That was good. Alhamdulillah.
Say it with me.
Christian terrorist
attacks a house of God and tries to kill
So
kids.
just to recap, like you said, this is a school. So this mosque is a school as well. It's not just a place where people come and pray and plan the next big terrorist thing that's going to come and take down the World Trade Center, as most of you cons still believe. It's where kids go. And so this man had the intention of going to kill a lot of these kids. And as we're going to cover, this brave man right here.
I'd also like to say thank you to law enforcement of the United States jumping into action.
Well, I was just saying that. Why do you cut me off to say what I was just saying? I was just saying. I pulled him up. I literally
he's
had
not
this guy
law
pulled.
enforcement.
Okay.
I'm talking about actual cops.
Okay.
They came as quickly as they could, bro.
Yeah.
So I want to thank all the law enforcement out there that doesn't look if someone's black or white, gay or straight, Muslim or Christian, that put their lives on the line every single day in this nation. Our first responders who are sworn to uphold the Constitution of the United States of America. That's going to be the greatest test with what's coming next for the world. But I'd just like to say thank you to all the law enforcement for trying to protect every American regardless of their background, religion, or creed. W
law enforcement, bro.
Good.
Here, let's watch this.
Could have a similar situation right here. I'm trying to get some information about it. According to what I see here, it is a Sunni mosque location. Why do I bring that up? Because Iran is a Shia nation. And some of the stuff that we've seen lately relative to Iran, like, for instance, Hezbollah-linked attacks that plan to
Pause.
go off.
Without even having the facts, the mainstream media went into full effect to try to create shade. It could be a different sect of Islam. They started pushing, I think you have clips of this, Jewish Americans using this to kind of look at what we go through. Like, it's just disgusting, the amount of reporting and the way it was done. You can see the bias. You can see that they don't give a shit about the Muslim community at all in America, bro. Good.
Here in America, that has a Shia footprint. And if you do contact
Shia footprint, he said. Oh my gosh.
16 years counterterrorism, you think in those terms.
Pause.
What do I...
Well, you know,
This is why if you're Sunni or Shia, and I don't give a shit about the history, I don't care what's happened in the past, if you're fighting and hating each other on the other side of the ocean, you're fools. You're fools. Allah's going to judge who was right or wrong and who should have been right or wrong, and it doesn't matter even what I believe, but there is a greater threat to the whole entire world. And if you get sucked into this intersect nonsense, the whole ummah is going to pay a price. You're going to pay a price. The Sunnis are going to pay a price. Everyone's going to pay a price. Allah's going to judge all of you. So you guys want to play roulette with your souls. You want to hate each other back and forth. You're going to pay a heavy price in the next life, bro.
and you know, I got to say this too. The first time I ever heard about Islam, I actually learned this recently. I was scrolling back deep in my camera roll. Do you remember I showed you? What was the first thing they taught us about Islam in Catholic school in Boston? Sunni and Shia.
Yeah.
Before ever explaining the oneness of God, what Muslims actually believe, they believe that this one creator is the only thing worthy of worship, some messengers.
This clip
I know.
proves that they want to fuel that hatred between these two sects.
It's not just that. There's a lot of aspects to it. I'm just hitting another one. Yeah, it's to fuel the divide between Sunnis and Shias, but it's also to make it seem like to non-Muslims that this is just some other weird religion with a bunch of different sects, and it's just like it tries to make it seem confusing, like their own faith, so that there's no point of even diving into it. Because look, if you ask the average person in America, do they know anything about Islam at all? Do they know what the word Islam means? Do they know who Muslims pray to? I see comments, they're like, didn't your God marry a 9-year-old? Like, they don't even know that we only worship the creator. They think that we think that the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, is God or something. Like, zero basic knowledge, and this is part of that. So I'm just breaking down the propaganda to you as well.
Now,
Like,
this is a mosque
that
hits close to home for you, I think, a little bit, right? I mean, you're very good friends with Sheikh Uthman.
Yeah, Sheikh Uthman. He
𝐒𝐨𝐳𝐶
this is
has visited this mosque.
Yes,
yeah.
bro. This is from I just watched that last night. So this is where 𝐒𝐨𝐳 actually learned to make wudu, which is what you do to clean yourself before you pray, because you need to pray in a state of cleanliness. And this is Sheikh Uthman's home masjid, bro. This is where he went for 20 years. This is where his kids grew up and came, and even the brother that passed away, as we're going to get into, Sheikh Uthman taught him how to pray. The same guy that I took my declaration of faith with. So it's really crazy stuff. Like, this stuff is much more connected than
You
you would
saw
think.
how bad a mood I was in yesterday, bro. This had a
Terrible.
lot to do with it, bro. Brother, me and you constantly, every single day, we get death threats.
Yeah.
We get messages of people like today. Imagine after a tragedy, my whole inbox is F you, Mom. I'm glad they did this to you. Like, and you can go read the comments publicly that people write just in general.
I'm so numb to it.
For those of you that are out there, you know what I'm saying, you want to help what me and Sonny are doing, man, you need to join the companions.club, man. This is the time to stick together. You could also support by wearing the best brand ever made by believers. This is called the Companions brand. You could find the clothing shipped globally at thecompanions.us.
Why are you promoting the clothes? I just told you that we have to do a big drop. We have to pick a date. We'll do a big drop.
Oh, okay. It's all right. So whoever's on here, they get a little early head start.
Okay. Cut that from the video, though.
Cut that from the video.
This is how we're straight.
But it's up. If you're watching live, it's up. Thecompanions.us. You can start rocking the brand, be a part of the family, even if you're not a part of the fraternity. Holler.
We can't do nothing right.
Who cares about? We're organic, dude.
What are you gonna do?
We don't have some
chosen
like
you
you can't say that. We don't have that. We don't have, oh, here, promote this product. But, you can't say that.
I know. We do everything
All
ourselves.
we have is
everything
you.
ourselves.
All we got is you out there.
And look, a lot of people throughout, the history of our show.
You want to see us online more? Support the work. Join the fraternity. Then it frees up our time. We don't have to worry about doing business outside. We could do this full time. Go out, hire more editors, get someone that actually knows what they're doing instead of out the power.
Someone in the chat just said
we can get someone that actually knows what the hell he's doing. Like, you want to see more? You want more films? You want us to push back against this darkness? Go to thecompanions.club or go to thecompanions.us. That's all I got to say, bro. Otherwise, stop saying I love you. I love you.
Forget
if you love me, prove it.
Someone in the chat just said promoting clothes is crazy. NGL, brother, you guys are so beyond lost. You're so lost.
Whatever. Let's get back to this. Cut all this out. Cut all this out.
No, keep the last rant, bro.
Forget the last rant. What last rant?
I want to talk about that though. I want to talk about how there's comments that are like promoting clothes is crazy. You don't want to talk about that? Because look at most of these imams, most of these sheikhs that work at these masjids, the ones that are teaching your kids, trying to teach them some discipline and manners in life. Yeah, they have to work 3 jobs to get by. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these big influencers that you see that are talking about the deen and stuff, the top ones maybe make like 10K a month. The top ones. Most of these people can't get by. Do you know how expensive it is to run a show like this without even stuff on the walls? It's almost $20,000 plus a month. Just in base expenses for staff, for clippers, for editors, for softwares, for a long form editor that needs to get things out daily, for a thumbnail guy that gets multiple thumbnails out a day, same day. Like, it's not cheap, bro. And so then you guys sit at home and then there's people pushing back against this propaganda. But forget us. That's what I'm saying. Forget us. We launched the companion so that if you want to support us and keep what we're doing going forward,
donations.
Then you get something out of it. You get a group of nearly 500 believers from around the world, a network of people that you can become friends with, do business together, get job opportunities, push your products, so many different things. I'm not even going to get into all that right now. Yeah, we built something so it's not even a donation.
We don't look for hands.
But donate to another one, bro. Donate to another streamer or somebody that's actually pushing back and doing some good. Do something yourself.
Just do something, bro. There's 2 billion of you. 2 billion of you. Do something, bro. Forget me and Sonny. Fuck me and Sonny. We're nothing.
Straight up. No, that's my point. Forget us.
Just do something, bro. Do something. Because this type of stuff that happened in San Diego is going to keep happening, bro. So sit back, hold your resources to yourself, hold your connections to yourself. Don't help anybody in your own community. Forget me and Sonny. Some of you are across the other world. You're on the other side of the world. Me and Sonny, we're assholes. We're nothing. We're pieces of shit.
Dude,
we're making millions of dollars doing this work. We're making millions.
Oh, yeah, sure.
I'm telling you, forget me and him. Get involved. Do something. Go to your local masjid. Go to an association. Go to another brother. Do something. Do something, because you're going to face your creator one day. And he's going to say, when all this was going on, what did you do? What did you do during that time? You watched? You made some comments? What did you do? I risk my life every day doing this shit. It's easy for a lot of you out there. And I'm not trying to be mean to the audience because they do support us. I'm talking about in general. Do something. Do something.
Or else this is just going to get more and more prevalent.
Well, they're going to round people up and throw them in camps. Camps. And if they think that won't happen in America, it already happened. Talk to Japanese Americans that have been here 4 generations when their grandparents were thrown into concentration camps during World War II, right here in the heart of America. You don't think that's going to happen in America? A lot of you, I'm right now, I'm slapping around the Muslims in America. If you don't think with the type of people like Laura Loomer who are calling for the eradication and destruction of every Muslim that lives in the United States, if you allow that type of voice to get stronger and stronger and stronger, forget that people are being killed right now while they pray. 100 kids could have died yesterday. 100 children could have been murdered if it wasn't for this hero. So if you think this is the time to remain silent and not push back, my friend, the #1 lesson of history is people wish they would have done something a lot sooner. Talk to anybody that's lost family in war. Keep staying in your home and nothing's gonna I hope your house is the first house they kick in, bro. I hope they round you and your family up first. Because that's the way it's going. If this type of rhetoric continues and billions of dollars are pumped in, and because people are fucking idiots, oh, that must be true because Fox News said it, so we need to. Like, where do you think this all leads?
No,
It leads to two options. We get rounded up or we get thrown out of where I was born, the only homeland that I know. Because I want to practice a faith that teaches me not to drink, not to fornicate, have respect for my neighbors, be a good, productive person in society, and care about the world. That's what makes me an evil person.
Yeah, we need.
But let's all just sit quiet, sit back. Let's attack the few idiots like us that are out there trying to do something. Bro, forget me and Sonny. Do something, bro. Wake up in the morning and say, what have I done for anybody else except myself today? What have I done for the Ummah? I say I'm a believer. I believe. You think believing is just praying? You have to pray, bro. That doesn't make you a good believer. What are you doing besides what you're commanded to do? Where's the actual work? Because prayer is not even a benefit to the Creator. It's a benefit for your ass. It helps you. So what are you doing for the believers is the question. What are you doing for your local community? Forget me and Sonny, bro. Forget me and Sonny. What have you done in the last year, the last month, the last day to make someone's life better right where you live? If you can't say anything or anyone, you need to look in that mirror real deep and think and reflect what it truly means to be a believer. It's not the 5 pillars. Those are mandatory. Those are non-negotiable, and those are for your own benefit. What have you done for your own family? Let's start there. How many multimillionaires I've met worth hundreds of millions of dollars, they let their family struggle. I know a person who, haram money, was very generous before he won the lottery, worth hundreds of millions of dollars in a third world country. Where $50,000 you build someone a house, he lets all his family struggle after winning that money. That money to me was a curse. But that's just an example. First, you got to help your family,
Dude,
then your neighbors,
please,
then the community. What have you done in the last year? What have you done in the last month? What have you done in the last week? Forget me and Sonny. Look in the mirror. Ask yourself that question. And then wonder why things like this happen and why the world is suffering and everyone's struggling. If you can answer that question, now, if you've done something, may God bless you 100,000 times, bro. That's all I got to say. So many people are keyboard warriors, bro.
Most people. Let's see what else the news said about this. Yo, editor, just cut the best of that. Keep the best of it.
To cut nothing, bro.
You can't start a YouTube video and then
Who
speak
started?
for
You
10
started.
minutes.
We're in it, dude.
10 minutes about random stuff.
Why not? That's what makes us us.
No,
I ain't trying to copy.
look at the
what are you trying to copy? Jack Doherty? Who are you, kid?
Jack
you trying
Doherty.
to be Caligula? I'm Beck, bro. I'm Unk. I really want to know where the original of that sound effect is. Like, I'm so curious.
I forget.
Can you find it? But good. This just makes me angry, man.
I know.
And sad. More sad than angry, to be honest. San Diego's beautiful. You ever been?
Yeah.
Lost a lot of staff, and you're looking
La Jolla?
again there.
Let me listen to what the news has to say.
Why do you want to listen? All you do is lie. Go ahead.
Lost a lot of staff, and you're looking again there now at those children who were being led away a short time ago. As you can see, armed police officers among those escorting those children.
How traumatizing for these kids,
we
bro.
do not have confirmation.
You think this is traumatizing?
Of
For like a Muslim kid in the world, this is nothing, bro.
It's normal.
any victims at this point. Will, I can tell you I've seen some graphic video which would indicate at least one victim. Whether that was an innocent bystander or the shooter himself, we do not know. Police in the meantime...
Laura Loomer, Jake Lang, Randy Fine, you have blood on your hands. Jake Lang, Laura Loomer, Randy Fine, the type of rhetoric you use to speak about Muslim Americans, the type of commentary you make every day on your ex helps inspire these terrorists to attack people in their places of worship, and you represent Americans. You're in an office in Florida, and you use the type of rhetoric that you want the rest of the world to feel sorry for Jewish Americans and people of Jewish descent, and you use the same type of rhetoric that you claim the Nazis used against your own people. You should be ashamed of yourself. What kind of a Jew are you? What kind of a human being are you? When it's the Muslims that have always defended the Jews throughout history, you should be ashamed of yourself. You won't use that rhetoric with the Christians who throughout history wiped you out, kicked you out of their countries. Not even 100 years ago tried to exterminate you completely. It wasn't the Muslims. Everyone knows the real history. It's out there now. You should be ashamed.
Can we
have blood on your hands, Laura Loomer. Blood on your hands, Jake Ling. Blood on your hands, Randy Fine. You should be ashamed of yourself, the type of hatred you sow in America. I thought we got past this with Dr. King. I guess.
You know Dr. King was controlled by them, right? You keep mentioning Dr. King. You know that they wrote his speeches, right? Are you even aware of this?
Kid, just go, man. I'm
Are you aware of that?
Yeah.
So why do you always mention him? Mention Malcolm X. What? Mention a real.
Because to the Americans, stupid. They still think, oh, you understand?
Yeah.
So to him, he symbolizes
a
struggle for freedom.
Santa Claus isn't real. Malcolm X, they wrote his speeches too. They brag about it. Sorry to tell you that Santa Claus isn't real. And the Easter Bunny didn't put that egg up your ass. Anyways, because Beck likes to throw around names, a lot of you guys don't know who these people are. Let me give a little bit of context quickly. Randy Fine is a U.S. congressman. He's the guy in Florida that was tweeting about how Muslims are worse than dogs. And they're all terrorists, stuff like that. And then Laura Loomer, this is a chosen woman who is in Trump's ear. She has Trump's direct phone number, so she can text him and actually get stuff done. So she actually has real pull in this country, which is insane. But look at some of her tweets. Since I don't even know which ones to pick, because this has all happened as the attacks were going on and the news was still coming out. I refuse to have sympathy for Islamic terrorists. Talking about a security guard at the masjid and some kids. Screw these people who train Islamic terrorists to murder Americans on U.S. soil. I'm not going to send my condolences. This is the result of Islamic immigration. We need to get some serious mass deportations of Muslims ASAP. You think that's bad? You think that's bad? Just wait till we get into the comments of what people are saying on Instagram to this stuff. I am shocked by how many people are supporting with someone like Laura Loomer saying. Muslims called October 7th a false flag. Muslims kill Jews, Christians, and Hindus every day while shouting Allahu Akbar. Like, they don't even need proof of this stuff happening anymore. They just say Muslims are doing this, Muslims are doing this, Muslims are doing this. And because they say it enough, people start to believe it. They don't even need to keep showing you proof. Because even when they do show you something that the Muslims supposedly did, it wasn't even a Muslim 99% of the time. It was a Hindu guy, it was a Sikh guy, it was some random dude, maybe he was a Christian. But what happens after the fact check comes in and the community note gets hit on that viral post? Only 5% of the people see that. So 95% of the people that saw that tweet think now Muslims are doing something wrong. Plenty of examples of this. Terrorist attacks in Germany weren't Muslims, all over the place, right? Let's just see a few more of her tweets. Muslims murdered 3,000 Americans on 9/11. Ironic. How are they not a threat? MPAC Nationals should be designated as a terrorist organization. Their offices should be raided by ICE and their executives should be jailed. This isn't even the worst of it. Like, it's pages of this. Pages and pages and pages of this, all getting millions of views. Unbelievable. Then let's see what else Fox News had to say.
Said that the scene is, in their words, active but contained. We do not believe that that means the shooter is still active, given the posture that we are looking at of the police officers on scene now. They are markedly calmer than they were 30 minutes or so ago. So we believe the actual active shooting part of this situation.
All right, this clip is, we don't need this now. We're way past this.
Well, I wanted to see if they said anything else.
So let's talk about mass shootings for a second. Okay, here's some stats. So, basically, since Columbine, okay, which was my generation, the first mass
That's the
shooting,
first big one, right?
Yeah. Roughly 10,000 people have been killed in the U.S. during mass shootings since 1999. Okay, 10,000 people. Okay. Then, if you talk about public rampage style attacks with multiple deaths, the total is much lower, generally estimated. So, okay, let's say about 50, 60,000 people have lost their lives in this, right? So, for context, mass shootings receive enormous media attention, but they still account for a relatively small share of U.S. gun deaths. Guess what the majority of gun deaths are in America? Take a guess. Suicide.
Oh, wow.
Suicide. Mentally sick, spiritually sick nation we've become. According to the analysis from organizations such as the FBI, the Violence Project, The majority of mass shooters are male, between their late teens and 40s, frequently socially isolated or in crisis, often with histories of grievance, domestic violence, suicidal thinking, or interpersonal conflict. A majority have been white men. So when they want to make it look like Laura Loomer goes, the majority of like the Muslims are training terrorists, the majority of terrorism that has happened, domestic terrorism that has happened in the United States of America has been from white men, non-Muslim. The overwhelming majority of mass shootings in the United States of America, which is terrorism, there's no other word, to walk into a school, to walk into a church, to walk into a mosque, to walk into a synagogue, to walk into anything where people are civilians and create terror, that's terrorism. They only use that word for Muslims, though. The overwhelming majority have been white Christian males, but they won't call it Christian terrorism, though. Will they? So if they can't use it for them, then why the fuck do they use it for the Muslims? Cut that out. Sorry.
Potty mouth today, huh? I get it. You're upset.
But how do you not see the double standard? All you got to do is watch the news right now. If you don't see the word terrorism once, what else you want to know about the media? What else do you need to know?
Yeah, but Beck, I don't know if you were listening because you were pulling up the stats. What's the most fascinating about it to me is that they don't even need these events to be happening. Like, it's not like they need to even stage Muslims doing big events for people to hate Muslims anymore. You get what I'm saying? There was 3 church shootings this year so far of people going into church and just lighting it up like it's Kingsman. Like Freebird's about to start playing.
A lot of transition people.
Not one of them was a Muslim.
A lot of transition.
Not one of them was a Muslim.
I know. And it's funny. And it's funny every time we're like holding our breath, please, and we know it's not. It doesn't
us, matter,
and our faith doesn't teach it.
But then, what was the one terrorist attack that a Muslim supposedly did in this country so far? It was at like a bar where a guy had a Quran in his car,
and he was gay,
and he was wearing a Muslim shirt. I'm a Muslim.
He's a Muslim man that was hanging out in a gay bar, which is completely forbidden in Islam. But my point is this, my brother. Look at me. The overwhelming majority of these attacks since Columbine have been from Caucasian men, white men. Yet every time it happens, everyone's first suspect, a Muslim. Even though statistically, it's not. Statistically, it's overwhelming white males. There's been a lot of transitioned men, transsexual men, or what's the word? My brain's fried. Have been a lot of the shootings lately. Yet, what does the media make?
Slave of Allah shirt. Yeah, that's what it was.
What does everyone make everyone think right away? Oh, it's probably a Muslim guy. It's probably a Muslim. It's usually not a Muslim in America. Got a news flash for you. Usually not a Muslim.
You want to know how good this works?
Yeah.
I was talking with my aunt a few weeks ago at a family event, and she was talking to me about how, what about those Muslim women, and they can't do anything, and if they take off their scarf, they get beat, and they can't get jobs. And I was like, have you ever not seen a Muslim woman working? Have you ever been to the grocery store and there wasn't a Muslim girl bagging your groceries? And she was like, oh, wait, I have.
No, but I know.
Think about that. Think about that. That means that the propaganda through us phone, through this, is so strong that it overrides people's own eyes in the real world. So it doesn't matter. Every time she leaves her house, she could see women in hijabs walking around, families hugging and kissing. But because the phone and Netflix tells her otherwise.
Stupid people, but no brain, no critical thinking.
That's the average American, though.
No critical thinking, dude. Sad, bro. My God, what's happened to people, but how dumb they are. They become dumber than cattle, dude. Stupid. I swear to God, I think a lot of animals are smarter than most humans.
I think we got to start dumbing ourselves down to try to get to their wavelength. Because I don't even know how to talk to these. I don't know how to talk to these people.
I mean, I think we're as dumb. As far as there are people
way smarter than us,
much more capable than me and you. I don't even feel worthy to discuss these issues. I think the only reason we're popular is because of how stupid the world's become. We can't dumb it down anymore. I hope some of this good work even counts.
Bro, these people hate Islam so much. You know the ones that even love Tucker Carlson? They had Tucker Carlson coffee mugs and t-shirts, posters on their wall. Even when he's now saying Muslims aren't the enemy, they hate Muslims so much, it doesn't even work on them.
I wonder what Tucker's response to this is.
Imagine that.
Yo, this podcast run I'm about to go on, bro, very important right now with this happening, bro. I just wonder what's going to happen in the next 2 weeks. There's so much horrible things happening everywhere.
Let's see what Trump said.
Mr. President, on the IRS,
they're giving a briefing on it a little while at the mosque. They're giving a briefing, and it's a terrible situation. I've been given some early updates, but
what a letdown. RFK, where are you, dude? Make America healthy again? Where are you, dude? Where's Maha, bro? Chemtrails over our heads, Robert Kennedy. Chemtrails, bro. Our skies are polluted, bro. Our food is poison, bro. Everything has forever chemicals. We're getting cancer. We're getting this and that. Maha? Or as the Albanians would say, Hamum. Or Hamut.
Yeah, please.
Hamut.
Doesn't he just sound bothered though? Like, does he even sound like?
Dude, just look at his, bro. It's all one big
Why
show.
is he there? Why is Mark Cuban in the background?
He hates Donald Trump, dude, supposedly.
Everyone in Trump's circle was the biggest anti-Trumper. Have you seen any of those videos?
But this is what rich people do. He probably went and said like this, I really need this new deal. Trumpy. This is Mark Cuban like this. Trump.
Bro, do you remember? Like,
you know how much he was bashing Trump, dude?
Bro, that's just one example. YouTube banned Trump. They literally took down the Trump podcast with the Nelk Boys because they hated him so much.
This was Mark Cuban.
Mark Zuckerberg and all of them were censoring Trump. The second he wins,
Like this.
just choking
They
on
were
it.
like this. This is Mark Cuban.
Literally choking on it.
Oh, Mr. President. You know how hard it is for another billionaire that wasn't political their whole life to see another billionaire become president? Because that's their dream.
Yeah.
And then he has to go like this. Yes, Mr. President. And he has to call him Mr. President. There's no way that Mark Cuban could walk into that White House. And if he needs something from Trump, he's like, you address me as Mr. President. 100%, bro. 100% Mark Cuban, Mr. President. He has to call him Mr. President. You know what that is for a billionaire to swallow his pride, bro?
Oh, I could imagine.
Like this. But you know why it's not a big deal? Because as long as they can make some money on it, like this. Yes, Trump. Oh, your orange pubic hair. Yes, Trump. Go ahead, bro. Orange pubic hair, dude. Could you imagine orange pubic hair, dude? No offense to the Irish out there.
I was about to get into something serious.
Go ahead, dude. What?
I was about to say.
I just need some relief, bro. It's just been heavy. How was I been the last 2 days, bro? Let's
terrible,
be real. Seriously.
terrible.
And not being,
you look like a.
but like, yo, not even talking.
It looks like it just like shot your puppies.
How have
all
I
in
been
front
these
of you.
last 5 days?
So just sad. It's honestly sad.
Quiet. They don't
Just
see.
quiet.
They see me on camera right now.
You've just been sad.
Like I enjoy doing the stream, man. It makes me feel. I forget about what's going on, even though we're talking about what's going on.
It's almost as bad as when you're angry.
But I'm quiet.
I know
been
exactly. That's what I'm saying. It makes me feel bad.
But
Like
in a
like
different way.
It looks
Makes
like
you
you
feel
got.
bad in a different way.
Yes, in a different way.
Like you care.
Yes, of course I care. You're moping around. It's like, oh
Yeah,
man.
at least we got each other, man. Good or bad. We'll
Alhamdulillah,
probably
bro.
be in the street soon, or in jail, but it's all right.
Who knows, bro?
Dead.
They think it's funny too. It's like, bro,
Hey,
what do you think goes through our heads? Like, I'm not trying to be the guy that's like that because there's so many people around the world that have it so much worse. But when I get into the comments of these people, all we need is one that want to come and whack us, you know?
dude? How about
I can't afford security. We just can't. We have Al DePaul as our producer. We have white walls behind us. I put everything that I've built into the documentaries that we made, into this work, into Clippers to try to get the message out there. It's just like,
what are you saying, Gladiator? Or was it Gladiator?
What?
When a man stares into that's from the movie Wall Street, the original. When a man stares into the abyss looks back. All you can do is smile. Like, gonna die no matter what, dude.
no, I know. It's just like,
No
it is
matter
what
what
it is.
happens, we're gonna die. We're gonna leave this world. This
I
is the
just
most
hope we
important.
inspire. I hope we left somewhat of a positive impact if that happens. I just hope
I know we
somewhat of
did,
a positive
bro.
impact.
I don't even doubt it anymore.
Yeah, true.
Okay, after seeing like every Friday people coming up, yo, I'm talking about forget the ones that were born, the reverts, bro. My heart is with the reverts, bro. I've been let down by the woman, bro.
This is coming to Texas too. Sorry to break it to you guys that are watching this locally. I live here as well.
Very dangerous time, man, for all of us, man. And bro, our heart aches the same way when it happens to the Christians, bro. When they go into a church, that makes me sad, bro. Like, yo, I'm an American, dude. I love my country, bro. I believe my country can change if it would just change, bro. It doesn't mean they have to become a Muslim. If they would just change and understand the games that are being played with them, the type of thoughts that are being planted into their mind to look towards their fellow American like they're their enemy, dude. And I think maybe that's why we resonate with so much people, because we're not the stereotype that they want you to believe. And that we're still stuck in this concept of race and color, and that a Muslim is not always an Arab. They're 19%. Muslims come in all colors. We're white boys. I chose this faith because it taught me how to be a better human being. It taught me how to give up things that were harmful to my soul and to society. It doesn't teach me to come conquer you or hate you or want to kill you or wipe you out. When a Christian gets killed in a church in America, my heart bleeds for them as an American and as a Muslim. And our religion teaches us we're not allowed to attack anybody in their place of worship, even in the middle of a war. Pull it up.
I don't even need to pull it up. That's
Pull it up. No, but I want to show, because
why
there's
are we
people
not
that are
logged into Discord?
There's people that are not Muslim that need to see it, Sonny, because everyone watches this broadcast. It's not just Muslims.
I know. So
if a Muslim attacks a church, even in the middle of a war, he's gonna burn in fire, yo. He's gonna be like this. Burning, bro. You don't attack places of worship, even in the middle of a war. And any Muslim or so-called Muslim that ever does that, I hope you burn in the deepest fires of hell, bro. And you know why that's a commandment from the Prophet?
Why?
Because that only creates more hatred and more war. That's why there's rules even in engagement. There's rules to battle and to war and to have respect for life and trees and animals. And there's been some people that have not followed those rules. And to me, you have left the faith when you do that type of stuff. You've transgressed.
That's also why you don't. You're not supposed to mock people's false gods.
Direct commandment from God, bro. In the book. In
because
his book.
You remember what God says in the Quran, right?
About when you were worried about this brother's family.
When you mock this God.
Look at that, bro.
I was worried, but thank God, bro. I'm going to cover
I know,
this.
but still, if you ask his family, they'd rather be homeless the rest of their lives and get this brother
I was
back.
about to say, look, I was going to say it before, but I think you cut me off, or I don't know. I lost my train of thought. This guy has kids and a wife. I was about to say, if his family has to even think about paying the bills.
And he was a convert.
It has to even cross their mind.
He was a convert?
Yes, he's a revert. So he wasn't born Muslim. They like to say, I remember telling family when I was thinking about Islam, I was like, what do you think would happen if I went to a mosque? They wouldn't accept you. They wouldn't accept you. Yeah, this brother right here was not born Muslim. He accepted the faith nearly 20 years ago. And what an arrogant thing to say. They won't accept you. They won't accept you. No matter what faith you are, your ancestors accepted that faith at some point, converted to it. Even the Arabs, like I know some Arabs that like to get like, oh, we're this nation, we're Egyptian, we're Yemeni, we're this, we're that. Our family's been Muslim for thousands of years. Your ancestors were reverts, bro. What are you talking about? People like to crap on reverts. I don't want my daughter with no, like, what are you talking about? It's just crazy.
First and foremost, on behalf of me, Sonny, and the companions worldwide, we send our blessings. We're going to make a contribution too off camera, inshallah. We send our greetings, our blessings, our prayers to the family of Amin Abdullah. This is a brother who entered the faith, who stood in front between two terrorists, even though the media won't call them that, who could have taken out over 100 innocent Muslim children in a house of worship in a school that teaches them how to have dignity and honor in life. The little girls dressed like the Virgin Mary. Could you imagine seeing all those kids, God forbid, something would have happened to them? Amin Abdullah, his last post, you're going to pull it up. May God have mercy on your soul, and may you achieve, and I think he probably will have achieved the highest ranks of the gardens of paradise. May we see you in the next life, brother. I'd love to shake your hand, and we're going to pray for him, even though he can't hear us, but we're going to pray for him, and may God send peace and mercy upon his family and loved ones, because it's devastating when you lose someone unexpected, bro. And I've been through that. I hope you never go through that.
So let's see who exactly Laura Loomer is calling a terrorist. Let's see this crazy guy that's breeding terrorists in America that want to kill Americans.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
Okay, brother, where are you originally
Peace be
from?
upon you.
Born and raised in San Diego, California.
And what is your favorite food?
Halal hamburgers.
Okay, brother, what is your favorite food?
Halal hamburgers, obviously.
Where's a good spot for a halal hamburger down here?
You can hit up Baba's Grill, which is over there in the corner there.
David Good Hamburger?
Yes.
Actually, yeah, I saw them. I got a recorder of them.
Okay, brother.
Thank you very much.
Next video.
What is success? To many people, success is financial stability, good reputation, beauty. As for me, wallahi,
Don't put me in another Farsi video. Do not put me in a Farsi video. Go.
wallahi, it's returning back to Allah, our creator, with the same pure soul. You finish.
No, I'm making you because I've done it. You're going to have to fight.
With the
this.
same
Start all
pure
over. Start
soul.
all over.
What is success? To many people, success is financial stability, good reputation, beauty, etc.
You got to get through this, Sonny. Get through it. This is going to make you a better speaker. Go ahead. You got to get through it because this will happen when you're in front of 10,000 people.
As for me, wallahi, thumma wallahi, it is returning back to Allah, our creator, and with the same pure soul he loaned me at birth, having the malika,
the angels of God,
of Allah Ta'ala,
saying, don't fear and
don't grieve, but receive the glad tidings of heaven,
which you were promised by the most forgiving, the most merciful. May God have and grant all of us that. Is basically what he's saying. Now, was this his last post ever? Or is it just one of his posts?
This is his final post.
Okay. What's making you emotional? Let's unpack your feelings. Dr. Becky.
What hit me?
That it could be you. Me. Epic Center. Jake Lang's still out there. Laura Loomer's still out there. Randy Fine's still out there pushing this type of hatred. They paint our faith in a way that's not true. They paint our faith to make it violent so they can benefit and expand war and genocide. They control the media, and they think everyone's stupid, but Americans are waking up. Americans are waking up. And that gives me hope. Americans are finally starting to see behind the veil. And don't forget about one important fact, my friends. Jeffrey Epstein, he wasn't a Muslim. Take two, come back. Huh? Bro, I don't want to be memed, bro. You're going to get memed and this and that. I memed you last time you cried.
I hope I'm not just like, dude, the guy that's just viral for crying.
You're getting us memed, dude. Yo, is your testosterone right there?
Yeah, great. Don't worry
I'm
about
just joking.
that.
Yo, first and foremost, there's nothing wrong with showing emotion as a man. We live in a society, in a world that wants men to be stone cold and have no hearts. I think it takes a lot of courage and dignity and honor to show your emotion as a man. There's nothing wrong with that. It takes courage.
You know what it is?
Unc's broken down a few times, bro. We did it that time where we were watching Lily J's brother when he died.
It's just like, it's frustrating
Just the
how
way you do it. No, I just keep picturing the Farzi video. That's why. I just keep picturing.
It's just frustrating how obvious it is that Muslims are not in the wrong here. Like, there's just so much innocence from these
And
people.
still there's hatred.
Halal hamburgers.
By the way, shout out Hamburgotti's, dude. Amazing halal cheeseburgers in Dallas, Texas. And then why would they even try to talk about this, you know? I knew it was going to be a hard broadcast, bro. I was trying to hold back the emotions we've been feeling with humor. The clown's always the saddest one in the room, Sonny boy. I'll break your jaw, though, in front of everyone, dude.
And then that edit at the end where it's just like,
Yo, you want to be with real brothers and sisters?
it's just black, you know?
You need to join the companions, bro. These are the first two companions right here. This is a real friendship, real brotherhood. So that's the seed. Look at what me and this kid have done in a year. How many lives we've changed and impacted through the grace and glory of God. If you want to be a part of a real community, go to thecompanions.club. Look at the founder, bro. And founder. Yin and yang. Ding-a-ling.
This is him. This is him working.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Assalamu alaikum, brother. Nice to thank you,
Always
bro.
a smile on
You
his
were in the
face.
best suit, man.
A big brother, man. Mashallah, man. What do we know about these shooters, dude? Can we pull them up?
Yeah.
I want to see who these kids are. Now, another thing I'll tell the American people is they want to use these types of events to make you surrender your right to bear arms as an American. And I will always be pro-Second Amendment no matter what. As someone that was born and raised in the U.S., because my family was oppressed, brutally oppressed by their own government in Albania from communism. As someone who lost 28 family members, close family members, and second cousins and friends, an entire village because they were unarmed when their government turned on them during the Yugoslav wars in Kosovo. I will never give up the right to bear arms, and it is your right and duty as someone that believes in God to protect yourself and your family and your property. However, They will use these types of events to try to come and take away the very freedoms that we have in America. So, I will never support surrendering that right to bear arms, but what we have in America is not a weapon problem. We have a spiritual and mental problem. We have mass shooters that I promise you, the American people should be begging for a blood test on every shooter. There should be blood taken out of these two shooters' hands that went to the mosque. There should be blood. I'm sure they do it, but they won't release the results to the people because of Big Pharma. I will bet my life that there is some type of psychotropic drug, some type of mind-altering drug that these children go on, because you can see it on your TVs. If you're taking such and such drug and you're experiencing suicidal thoughts, discontinue the use and contact your doctor. These pills that we use have side effects. And I will bet my life that the overwhelming majority of these mass shooters in the U.S. are on psychotropic drugs, because 1 out of 12 Americans is using them, because we are a spiritually depressed and devoid nation. We do not have these types of events happening across the world because they're not hopped up on these pharmaceutical drugs the way we are. I would beg that the American people will start to demand Robert F. Kennedy and demand that these mass shooters have their blood drawn so we can see exactly where the correlation is that turns them into suicidal, homicidal maniacs. I'll bet my life on it. Big Pharma has their hands all over this, and they're lobbying to make sure that this type of information ever gets out. I'll bet my fucking life on it, bro.
It's not the eyes that are blind, it's the hearts, bro.
Sorry for cursing today, man. That's 3 times already.
It's like 25 times.
Nah, 3 times.
At least. At least.
F-bomb?
At least.
F-bomb, bro. 3 times.
You count? I don't know.
A'udhu billah. I shouldn't count at all.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem. I'm doing it myself, bro.
No. A'udhu billah.
Gotta lock in. Let's see who the fire.
Can we see their faces, Sonny? Start with their face. Let's get into who. Let's start another segment.
Shooters. Whatever. Let's just keep filming, bro.
Some guy just sent his life on the other side of the ocean, bro. Give him the respect that he deserves, bro.
Thank you for the 27 sec, brother Rohan. We appreciate you.
The hell is sec?
I have no idea.
What about Sonny Central?
Have there been pictures of these guys?
Yes,
leaked?
dude.
I know that
one of them's Latino, which is crazy to me.
One of them was black too, to my understanding.
Was it?
And they had big crosses on, yeah.
And then they committed suicide. They took their own lives.
Another, I don't even think you pointed out this point of hypocrisy, but no one blames it on their faith. Anytime a Muslim steps on a crack the wrong way, jaywalks, it's because of the Quran. It's because of the Prophet Muhammad. These guys literally do it in the name of their faith. We need to make everyone Christian. You know, they keep saying that. That's a big rhetoric that they're pushing right now is we need to make everyone Christian. Make America Christian again.
We hope they become.
Why don't you guys just go and get your Christians back in church? Can you start there at least? If you can actually fill up the churches, then we can have a conversation about making America Christian again. And host national dialogues in front of the entire country between Christians, Muslims, Jews, Hindus about which faith is actually the truth. Before you even get to that, how about you just get your own people back to church before worrying about the Muslims so much? It's crazy, bro. Isha at the local masjid, the night prayer is packed more than I ever saw at church. I swear to God. A night prayer every single night.
About Fajr.
Morning prayer. Yeah, exactly. 5:30 in the morning. Hundreds of people
praying,
packing a building to pray to God. Yeah.
I just really hope now that every house of God, because churches have been attacked too. I just hope you guys, unfortunately, our kids are not safe in school. This is whether you're a Christian, Muslim. In America, our children are not safe at school. They're not safe at mosque. They're not safe at church. They're not safe at synagogue. They're not safe anywhere. They're not safe home. They're not safe with their own phones. They're not safe in their rooms. We got to come together. It takes a village to raise a child. It takes a nation to protect it. Okay? And it's not going to be just some gun laws. We have a serious mental illness in this country and a spiritual disease that has spread, and people will continue to die for no reason. Or as the Prophet Muhammad said, peace be upon him, soon the time will come where the one killing someone will not know why they are killing them, and the one being killed will not know what they did to deserve to be killed. That is the world that we live in. The Prophet did not lie. Those times are here, and they're only getting worse. We have become a generation of bastards.
Omar, thank you for the $67 for the wrong button for the dawah. Inshallah, may God take the companions to highs we can't imagine and bless us all with Jannah.
Thank you, brother. Join the companions, man. If you can send that kind of money, join the companions, dude. Come and have access to me, Sonny, and the rest of our community.
We don't want donations. We want you to join us on something we built, something we actually built.
That we actually take a lot of effort.
I put most of my day into more than content is the companions.
The companions.club. But thank you. Shukran.
Let's get back to this. Anti-Islam, Dili Hussein tweeted, anti-Islam writings reportedly found in the car where the San Diego mosque shooters were found dead. Investigators recovered anti-Islam writings in the car where the suspects were found dead. According to 2 law enforcement officials briefed on the matter who requested anonymity because they were not authorized to share details publicly. Before the shooting, one of the 2 suspects took a firearm from his parents' house and left a suicide note. The official said the words hate speech were written on one of the firearms used in the attack. It just doesn't make sense too. So like these guys then killed themselves. You know that, right?
𝐂𝐸𝐲.
I mean, maybe, bro. Like it's just weird. And
I really think that there's something out there that can be given to people. There's no reason, no matter how much you may hate
and they were
someone,
teenagers. They were teenagers.
at that age, for someone to try to do something like this and to take their own lives. We have a serious problem in this country, man, or something's happening, bro. Something that just does not make sense. These types of things are not happening all across the globe, bro. They're not. Do you know how many weapons people have in Albania, dude? Do you know how many weapons people have in Kosovo, former war zones, throughout all of the Soviet Union? Yet they don't have the same mass shootings we do. You know why that is?
Why?
They're not on psychotropic drugs the way Americans are, bro.
Bro,
Okay?
bro, forget about that.
We are a zombie nation,
Bro,
bro.
Beck, forget about that.
Zombie
As
nation.
Muslims, we're commanded to pray 5 times a day, right?
Yes.
If you miss one prayer, how much does your life slip up?
You start feeling like
No.
anxiety.
Forget feeling. Like actionables, how much do you start slipping? Yeah. Maybe you smoke something. Maybe you do this. Maybe you do that. Maybe you text someone you shouldn't. I'm being dead serious right now. We all know how it is.
It keeps you in check, yeah.
Bro, one prayer missing. These people don't pray at all. Ever. And we're talking about the drugs are going to cure them.
Spiritual disease, dude.
The drugs, bro, you're still not even at the core. Like you just said. Yeah, the drugs are a problem. But it's like, even if I were to become a life coach or a therapist or something, I could only do it to Muslims. Because if you don't have your foundation built,
yeah.
dude, this is how I think as an entrepreneur. I always build the foundation first, even with the companions. I put a lot of time. You're like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Into the foundation of the company to build everything on top of, to build the marketing on top of, to build how you understand why people want to join the companions, the group inside. Like you have to build your foundation to then get anything on top of it.
It's all faith, bro. That's where it starts.
And it starts with faith. It starts with praying 5 times a day.
And that's in everything. If you think about it, faith is everything. Why? I know if I stop eating bad food, I have faith that I'm going to get skinny. And you will. Even though you can't see your skinny self, you have the faith and the knowledge to know that if I give up fat food, I'm going to get healthy.
Yeah.
If I start working out, I'm going to get stronger. If I start praying, even though I don't feel it now, I'm going to start seeing the results in my life. That's what faith means. So many people use the word faith and don't even understand what it actually means, to believe and to have faith. Mm-hmm. Faith is when you can't see the results yet. I know there's a God. I haven't seen him. I know he's there. I know one day I'll meet my maker. That's faith. I know he's real, so I'm going to live my life as if I see him, because I know I'm going to see him. And I know he sees me, for he's the all-seeing, the all-hearing, the all-knowing. So a lot of us think we have faith. We don't. We don't operate by faith. We started a lot of things together just off faith, bro. But we've transacted how much money, bro?
Hundreds of
thousands. And we're commanded by
dollars.
God to sign. We still haven't signed paperwork, bro.
Yeah.
Because you know why? We know that there's another witness that's more important than a piece of paper, bro.
Yeah.
No home.
Look at this. I want to watch this. This is crazy.
Has no home in San Diego.
This is the mayor of San Diego.
Islamophobia has no home in San Diego. An attack on any San Diegan is an attack on all San Diegans, and we will not stand for it in America's finest city.
Ready? Do you think that's great? Yeah, look at this. Look at the comments here, right?
It's got to be a lot of bots too, man.
Look at the comments.
Has no home.
Unless it's hate against white people, that's what he really meant to say. What goes around comes around. Wonder why Democrats are quiet when Christians are targeted or threatened. Comments prove y'all wouldn't have the same energy at a Christian church. What about the hate towards Christianity? Islamophobia has a home in my house. Dude, there's worse ones. Cancer isn't compatible with Western values. It's so crazy because the Muslims literally don't even do this at all. And what Muslims do isn't even a real representation of Islam. You should always judge by what the faith teaches and does and says, not by how the people are acting upon it for actually truth seeking. And even when like a church gets shot up or something terrible happens, you don't see Muslims acting like this at all. I've never seen a Muslim acting like this.
So here we go. I asked ChatGPT, I said, how many Muslims have attacked churches in the U.S.? Because I want to respond to the comment.
Yeah, let's see it.
There is no widely accepted data set showing that Muslims are responsible for a large share of attacks on churches in the U.S. Most attacks on churches in the U.S. are vandalism, theft, arson, personal grievance crimes, or acts by individuals whose motive is unclear. When researchers specifically examine terrorism or ideological motivated violence against religious targets in the U.S., the numbers are relatively small overall. There have been some cases where attackers identified as Muslims or Islamist extremists targeted churches in the U.S., but they are uncommon compared with the total number of attacks on the houses of worship. The only one they have that they're mentioning here is the one in 2015, bro, which is right down the road, dude. Garland, Texas, attacked connect to ISIS ideology. Databases on U.S. domestic extremism and mass violence generally find far-right extremists, white supremacists, anti-government extremists, and non-ideological offenders have been responsible for more deadly attacks in recent decades than Islamist extremism inside the U.S.
The problem is they're more disrespectful. No offense, Christians, you guys are more disrespectful to your own faith than Muslims ever are to you guys. You will never see a Muslim drawing Jesus.
Or attacking you at your front door.
You'll never see a Muslim disrespecting or making fun of the cross.
Or breaking the cross.
Even though we don't think God died on a stick, we don't see Muslims making fun of that.
You're not going to see us breaking it in front of your church. And
what do your own women do? Look in the mirror. Look in the mirror, please. I'm sick of even talking about the Christian and Muslim divide. Both groups need to look in the mirror. The Muslims do, and so do the Christians. Bro, you have Christian women all over Instagram with cross between their boobs. They're doing corn on disgusting XXX websites with crosses on, getting tattooed Jesus on them. Like, and you're talking about Muslims are disrespectful. So crazy. It's just insane to me, bro. Like, it's just
17 and 19 years old. I would wish and pray to be that age again, to have a shot at life in the prime and the highlight and the beginning of your life. What could have driven these boys to that type of demise? And in some sick way, as horrible as what they did. As a Muslim, I feel horrible for them and their families, what they're going to experience in the next life for eternity. I actually feel bad because they sent that brother to heaven and they sent themselves into a fire that there's no escape from.
Even their own religion says suicide throws you in hell. Like, it's just, nothing makes sense about it, bro. Like, nothing makes sense about it at all.
They sent that brother to the highest levels, bro. God knows best. Sent it to the highest levels. And they sent themselves to the lowest levels, bro.
He's got a lot of halal hamburgers right now. He's chilling.
We're talking about eternity, dude. We're not talking about a few days, a few months, a few weeks, a few years in Alcatraz. We're talking about fire, eternity. Even in that aspect, one could have sympathy for even the prophet. That's why he had sympathy even for his enemies, bro. Peace be upon him. Because it's literally ignorance, bro.
Comments.
How do you even know what the kids could have been learned and taught? Like, you understand, bro? And they're on some psychotropic drug. They have a bipolar moment, some type of... I guarantee you there's something in their system, bro. I'll bet my life on it.
Some of the comments are just so funny. I'm starting to think the Muslims don't like white people. You're spewing hatred. We don't need this kind of stuff. I'm literally white, bro. We're both white. Yeah. What are you saying? And like, bro, faith does not equal skin color.
The media always tries to sensationalize and make it look like it's Muslims that are about to do this stuff. But when we're analyzing the data, bro, we're not saying who's right or who's wrong or who's the best. We're giving you data. Go look at the data yourself. The overwhelming amount of mass shootings have been by white Christian men in America. But they want you to think the terrorists that are going to come and do this type of shit to you are Muslim Americans. That's the point we're trying to make. It's not white is bad. We're white, bro. I'm white. We're analyzing the data, which I wish you would do. You don't need us to do it. We gave you the cliff notes. Go and see if we're lying, man. That's the point. Yet in your subconscious, because of all the media, because of Fox News, because of this, because of that, in your mind, if you're actually worried about mass shootings in schools, you should be worried about the white Christian guy who calls him, even though we don't consider him Christian. But in the subconscious of the masses, it's the Muslims or the terrorists. They're going to come and hit the school. When statistically, it's not. Statistically, it's not even close. Like, not even close.
That's the point. I just can't wait till so many white people accept the truth that we don't still have this back-end thought of Muslim is brown. I can't wait for that day. Because I'm so sick of talking about race. It's so old.
It's a faith like any other faith, dude. It doesn't teach people.
It's not like any other faith. It's nothing.
Because
it's
people like
other
Laura
faiths.
Loomer and Jake Lang and all these scumbags want to quote the book completely out of context. Completely. When I say completely out of context. That's why these things happen, bro. And when you do the same to them, they don't like it. That's what's going on, dude. You know?
Dude, the race thing, I'm so sick of it, bro. It's so old, bro. We're going to leave this link at the top of the description. Please, guys, if you have any extra money to spare, you never lose money with charity. Does not decrease your wealth. Please go and support this brother and his family. I know, like you said it before,
Yeah.
they would give all of this money back
dude?
to have another 5 minutes with him. Which they will, inshallah. They'll have eternity with him, but please go and support the brother. Oh, look at this. Did you see this, bro? So, what do you think you would typically do when a mosque where Muslims go gets shot up? Who do you think you'd bring onto the news?
A Muslim American to speak on
You
behalf.
would think so, right? You would think so? No. What does Fox News do? Yeah, they bring on a rabbi. Yeah, genius. Let's see what he has to say.
My question is on these two kids. How did these kids, a 17-year-old kid, what was going on? I will put money on it that there's some mental illness going on over there.
Okay, I agree with you, Rabbi.
Oh, yeah.
On that point, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Next time something happens to them, why don't we go and say, oh, I think there was some mental illness. How does that go?
I understand. But you got to be sick to do some shit like that. Go ahead, next.
I don't really think that these two kids, just regular American kids, are going to say, hey, let's go shoot up a mosque.
Yeah.
But that's exactly what they did, Rabbi. Rabbi, I got a newsflash for you. That's exactly, hey, I'm just about to finish high school. I'm bored. You're 19. You should be in college doing normal things that kids do, like play Xbox and maybe chase girls. Why don't we go shoot Baba? That's exactly what they did. It's exactly what they did, Rabbi. Go ahead, push play.
That was it. That was the full clip.
That's the clip? I dare Fox News to bring me on, dude.
Bro, can a mainstream media outlet just please bring like a Muslim American on? Can we just have one?
They will, but he'll be an idiot is what they'll do. They won't bring someone that can actually speak and articulate well.
Yeah.
That's why you got to give Piers Morgan a little bit of like.
I know. I agree, bro. I agree. Trust me.
A little bit. You got to give some flowers to Piers Morgan. A little bit.
I think he's mentally ill. Wow, you're a genius, dude. You're a genius. They'll never call him a terrorist or an extremist.
Yeah.
Shit's so stupid, bro. So disappointing.
Yeah.
What?
Never alone.
One of many.
Shout out to the companions. We didn't even say shout out to the companions, bro. Shout out to the companions if you're watching, man. Did we even let them know we're broadcasting right now? I'll let the companions know.
I want to see what this brother said. He's okay.
This post says, Muslims gonna Muslim. And it's showing a very graphic image of the security guard from the Islamic Center of San Diego, whose life was taken while he was protecting children. So if you didn't know who these people were or what they intended by such posts, you might think it's actually a compliment because, yeah, Muslims are gonna Muslim. And in the case of this individual in the picture, his behavior as a Muslim ended heroically. And all of his Muslim brothers and sisters who love him for the sake of Allah and appreciate what he did, as of right now, have already raised nearly $2 million to support his family. So yeah, absolutely, Muslims are gonna Muslim. In fact, one of this brother's very last social media posts said everything that need be said regarding the situation. He said, what is success? To many people, success is financial stability, good reputation, beauty, etc. As for me, wallahi thumma wallahi, it's returning back to Allah, our creator, with the same pure soul he loaned me at birth. Having the malaika, the angels of Allah Ta'ala, saying, don't fear and don't grieve, but receive the glad tidings of Jannah, which you were promised by the most forgiving and most merciful.
But I hope that's how they come for us, dude.
I hope so too, bro. I'm not gonna cry again, but I hope so.
I just hope, bro. They come in black, dude.
Dude.
Show them Willie Lopez, dude.
Dude.
Show them Willie Lopez, dude. You don't want to go down like, don't be that's a new term. You don't want to be a Willie Lopez.
What's Willie Lopez? Let me pull it up. I got it. Don't worry.
Willie Lopez death scene ghost. You don't want to be a Willie Lopez.
Death scene?
Yeah. Ghost. Pull it up. You don't want to, Muslims, you don't want to be a Willie Lopez. What is this, dude? Oh, yeah, this is it. But here, just fast forward to the part when he dies. You don't want to be, you don't have to show the thing. Keep going. Keep going. Just go. I'll show you. Stop. Go back. Right there. Stop. Dude, why are you doing this, dude?
Right there?
Right there. Don't be a Willie. This is when Willie Lopez dies. This is going to strike the live. It might strike the feed, bro.
It's fine.
No, what do you mean it's fine?
They can cut it.
No, but what about the live stream? But won't they get a strike?
I don't know.
So Willie Lopez, right? He passes away. His spirit comes out of his body in the movie Ghost by Patrick Swayze. He's now realizing, oh my God, this life's over. Now the angels come one of two ways. They come dressed in white or dressed in black. And if they come in black, bro, go back. You dead, Willie? Did that part?
I heard it.
Now Willie Lopez killed Patrick Swayze in this movie. And then they come, bro. They come for you. Now, this is a scary scene, right? Imagine what God actually has.
I was just thinking.
But imagine what God has planned. No, push play. Watch what they do to Willie Lopez. Watch. The prophet said, peace be upon him. To the wicked soul, their soul is removed from the body like wool on thorns, bro. That they realize the terrorists finally reached them and that they try to stay inside the body, bro, and they rip them out like that, bro. But to the believing soul, like what the brother that lost his life was saying, that they come
like water,
like soft, like it's okay. Like you're looking forward to going with them. But I'm getting chills right now, bro. I'll knock you out right now in front of everybody. The key here, I just created some Muslim slang here. Don't be a Willie Lopez. Don't be a Willie Lopez. Don't wait till the angels of death come to you and they're dressed in black. Don't be a Willie Lopez.
Yo, Beck can't just say something once. He's got to say it 25 million times.
Got to broadcast to the world. Don't be a Willie Lopez. A'udhu billah. There's not a better Muslim broadcast in the world, bro. There might be better knowledge, but come on. Are you not entertained, bro?
All right. I can't even believe how much Laura Loomer tweeted about it. Here, do the outro. I'm just not feeling good today.
I think we're gonna
let's do a bit more. It's been an hour.
If you want a different perspective of the world, you actually want to hear what 1 out of 5 people actually believes, and you want to stop hating, we invite you all, first of all, to walk into these houses of worship and meet with the Muslims, man. We got nothing to hide, dude. We're not up to some secret plan or plot, I promise you. That's number 1. Number 2, if you enjoy this content and you understand how important it is to push back against this evil, please take a look at our beautiful community, which helps people regardless of their faith, religion. It's a great community that we've built. It helps support the work, thecompanions.club. And if you want, well, we won't get into that. The bottom line is...
the clothes is dropping soon. Get ready.
The Companions clothing brand.
Dude, I can't talk today. The clothes is dropping soon. Like, I'm losing my brain.
We've done 90 minutes.
I'm losing my brain. Let's do one more. Dude, this is ridiculous. Can we get into a little... like, just one. Come on. They're ramping up the propaganda.
Click like, subscribe. The Companions.
They're ramping up the propaganda big time, and this is funny, bro.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. We're in the headphones. My ears. I have a big ass head, dude. My head hurts. Like my circulation cuts. I was like this. The Albanian head in me is like this. Yeah. What did you have to say there? What did you have to say? And why don't you have a mic? Where's the mic? What else?
Can we what? Can we stop the recording? Yeah, do it real quick. Or I'll stop it. You want to just upload it real quick? Yeah. Let's talk to the chat for a second.
Let me take a minor break.
You want to take like a 5-10 minutes?
Go do your thing. I'm going to chill here. How long do you need, bro?
I didn't say 5 or 10 minutes.
Not you. I'm talking to Al.
I gotta move this.
The next break we're taking is we got to do another 2 or 3 segments before the her. Yo, they don't love Unk, man. This chat. If you love Unk, push a 9 in that chat right now, yo. Push a 9 in the chat if you got love for Unk, yo. Push a 9, yo. If you hate me, push a 1, yo. Push a 1 if you hate my guts. I know there's at least 2 of you out there. There's at least there's a lot of 9s, bro. Yo, they're showing love to Unk, yo.
What'd you ask them?
If they love me, push 9. I only got like 2 haters.
I don't know why I'm feeling off today, bro.
Because you're gay.
Had that tea last night. That's the best. Tea.
No, bro, you're just gay.
Thank you, dude. You're so fat. You're literally fat. Oh, when's the last time you seen your pee shit out? Be honest. When's the last time you looked down and you actually saw your reading? You know when I wake up in the morning?
Yeah.
That's all.
Damn, I'm getting old, fat. I'm seeing stars right now after coffee. Literally seeing stars.
You gotta sit down to tie your shoes.
I'm 44, kid. 3 months, 44. Maybe they'll light up the super chats that day for Unc, bro. I can actually afford McDonald's or something.
Yo, when are we gonna quit? Well, I'm done smoking.
Yeah, you are. I'm proud of you, dude.
Alhamdulillah, bro. Did you think I would quit?
Yeah. You're not
I hope
stupid,
you quit, bro.
Kid, I hope every bad I've done in my life you've learned from.
I have, trust me. That's the biggest thing I've taken away from my time with Beck is the mistakes he's made. And don't make those mistakes. Take care of my health.
And I've told you about
Stop
I've
smoking.
tried to teach you from
Marry the right woman.
Number one. That's number one, dude.
Stay patient.
Dude, that's the hardest thing to have.
Analyze why I am the way I am. From which family members do I get my traits from.
Yeah.
Dive deep into that.
Don't be scared to ask for help.
Stay disciplined.
Don't bottle up your feelings.
Stick to your word. All those.
Yeah, dude.
Confront things. That's
Al, you ever gonna learn?
That's what you're really good at. You're very good at confronting things.
Al, where's my servers?
Almost too much.
Are they back up?
Server's right there, bro.
But are they plugged in and working?
Do you even understand if you told me?
Because my life is in that server, and if anything happens to it, your life's gonna end.
If you told me 3 years ago I wouldn't drink, smoke,
Why does that
nicotine, or sleep with women, like, bro, I literally wouldn't have believed you.
Well, that's why your heart is so soft, and that's what people don't understand. When you sin, your heart becomes hard like a rock. It's because you have not been sinning the way you used to, and because you're directing your attention towards the Creator, that your heart remains soft. So many people, Sonny, it doesn't matter if logic's there. Their hearts are spiritually dead, bro. They are living in filth, in excess, in sin, in fornication, in drinking. They can't feel anything. They're zombies, Sonny, and then they wonder why they're depressed. And they have everything. They have what people wish they had. Beautiful house, car, food, everything they have, yet they're depressed. You know why? Because they neglect their duties to the Creator, so they become the neglected. They neglect. That's why God says, when people ask for forgiveness, they say, oh, I have oppressed myself, because it is an oppression. Because you were designed by a Creator, and He gave you the formula how to live your life the best way, bro. To live the best way. And when you are not following the advice of your Creator, you're going to be out of order. And that's why most people can't get through the day or stay by themselves for a second, bro. They think, woe is me, my life sucks, everything's horrible, when they have the greatest examples of humanity to ever walk the earth, who went through trials and tribulations that are 1 million times worse than anything me and you have ever seen or ever will see, probably. So, it's very sad that the answer's right in front of people's faces, bro. And they just don't look. They don't want to know. Ignorance is definitely the enemy. It is the reason why I believe God and the prophet, peace be upon them, push so much about teaching people how to read and how to write. And right, God created the pen first. Think about that. I mean, there's wisdom to this, bro. Again, I'm not the best at explaining this stuff, but the pen, the first creation, bro. Like, you know, like the book he made, right? Am I wrong or am I right?
You're right.
So there's a wisdom too, right? What did the prophet say? He who reads is handsome in the eyes of God, peace be upon him. That's so important to have knowledge. They try to make us look like we're backwards, inbred retards, when the whole faith is about seeking knowledge and elevating the mind and the soul, which de facto is going to elevate the body. We didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock. It landed right on us, bro.
And ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country.
There's not a more important place in the world for people to understand that Islam is not the enemy, bro. And there's not a more important nation in the world for people to receive this message. I don't care if they convert, bro, but the powers that be, the elites that control the world, are using Islam as a weapon, not because it's a threat to you and your safety and your life. It is a threat to their entire monetary system, the way they control the world. And they want you to hate this faith because it's the only one that's still holding on to any type of morals, bro. And the facts are there. The proof is in the pudding. Let's do a comparison of women and their women, men and their men, debauchery, no debauchery, drinking, no drinking. Like, it's so easy to see who's actually trying to have some type of morals. And they want you to hate anything about that. They want you to hate morality and anything that represents morality. Because how are they going to sell you another Bud Light? How are they going to make your daughter sell herself on the internet? How are they going to make your son a slave to his desires, where he will never be able to elevate and do things that only few can do in this world, but everyone could do if they just submitted their will to God? So through the act of submission comes liberation. Because when you submit to your Creator, the doors and the floodgates open. I did things the wrong way most of my life. I chased the wrong things for the wrong reasons. And the minute I said, you know what? I'm not going to live like this no more. I'm not going to pretend no more. I'm not going to hold back what I really feel and think. I'm going to go all in. And I turned like this. I said, towards Mecca, towards Qibla. And I meant what I said this time around. And I raised my hands to the sky and I said, Ya Allah, give me a voice the world hears, and I will use it for good. Here we are, kid.
World famous.
Alhamdulillah. And all the people I chased, they're chasing me now. And all the people that I used to kiss their ass and want to hang out, now they want to hang out with me. And I don't want to hang out with no one because I got the companions and I got my boy right here. And this freaking guy right here too. Hi, my name's Al. I'm
a big egg looking head. You got the light shining off his head. Literally got the light on his head. Unc's in Hollywood now.
But I haven't even started to do what I'm going to do if they don't kill me. And if they do, pray for me.
I feel terrible right now. I feel terrible. I want to watch this, though.
You're going to watch what?
These videos have been making me laugh. There's an epidemic going on.
You got to have love for Lily J, bro. No matter what, she's having an impact, dude. Massive impact. You should marry her daughter.
I said, stop, bro, please.
Why not? Both white Muslims, both reverts, both good looking. You guys would be like the it couple.
I don't want to be a celebrity couple.
You would be like the Muslim couple.
I know.
All the tabloids and shit.
I know.
TMZ.
She looks like a great sister.
You know TMZ would be like,
bro.
huh? TMZ, too much Muslims in her. They would be like this in the airport.
At like the Saudi, when you're checking out the Saudi grocery stores. It would
Sonny Foz spotted with
what's her name?
Amina J.
That would be so funny.
You guys will have some good looking kids, bro. Alhamdulillah, bro.
But you know what it is for me? I'll be
honest with you. The problem is the distance, man. It's too far.
It's the distance.
Other side of the world. Yeah, but
she's a good looking girl.
She'll come to you, maybe. I see you guys have a conversation, bro. I see you guys have a conversation.
You're club farming.
Bro, you guys could be the greatest dawah couple in the world, bro. Think about it. The greatest dawah couple to ever walk the earth, dude.
I just don't know if I want that kind of attention. Imagine your wife's like, we got to film a TikTok. Like, dude, I just don't know if I could do it.
Hey, dude, sometimes it's nice to have things in common, bro. I tend to think when you don't have a lot in common with your spouse, it becomes difficult because they don't see it from your perspective.
A celebrity couple, though?
I wouldn't go as far as calling ourselves celebrities, dude. We're legends.
I can't leave the house, bro. You said we're legends. I literally can't leave the house. And you know, I said this yesterday. Something I like about the clout or whatever.
Is it really hurt, though? It's not hurt.
We have.
Really
I don't know, bro. I need to ask some questions about that because it makes no sense. But something that I like a lot about our brand is we're not popular or whatever because of our drama. All these other guys are popular about who they're sleeping with and what's going on behind the scenes and the drama.
Corrupting souls.
We just talk about the truth, and that's why we're well known. Alhamdulillah. That's like the best thing to be well known for. So I don't know, man. I'll think about it. We'll see.
Yo, Sonny soundbites. Instead of watching the video, get to editing, bro. And you better do it quickly because your shit's been mid lately. Pick it up, bro. Pick it up. You got thousands of hours of content.
In this stream,
your editing's getting better, much better. But dude, pick the right moments, dude. Learn how to pick emotion, bro. Emotion is what sells. Emotion, bro. Sorry about that, folks.
Anyways.
What do you say we did hit 2 hours though? Pretty W stream, but I mean, I'm
not even close to 2 hours. Dude, you see the timer. Half of that's the intro. We make them wait for an hour just to see us.
I don't make us wait nothing. We're in the middle of praying and getting ready. Like, what do you want me to do, dude?
I know. I'm not saying it's intentional, but
all right, let's do another segment.
We're gonna start stream at 9 a.m. tomorrow. Yeah, it's 11:30. And
let's do another segment.
Like this. Like this. So stupid. I just can't believe what we're doing.
We got to be careful out there, Sonny boy.
You're such a clip farmer, dude. I just think you're such a clip farmer.
How am I clip farming?
You know what you're doing.
So we should just be not careful then?
Huh?
You're stupid. What are you talking about, dude?
Just kidding.
Who scratched your nose, dude?
I don't know, bro. Maybe when I was sleeping.
What do you, Freddy Krueger attack you? Don't be a Willie Lopez, yo. That's new Muslim slang. I want that spreading throughout the earth. Don't be a Willie Lopez.
That's the thing with streaming. Some days it's just you're on, you're off.
Why? I feel good today, dude.
You're cooking today. I'm not going to lie. You're on fire today.
Yeah, it happens. The other day I didn't feel like it.
It happens. Bro.
And then we both
I feel like I can't even get a sentence out.
Too bad we can't be like women with their menstrual cycles and align. Like,
you know what else I noticed?
Yeah.
It's like, why can't, let's say, remember when you came here, I was kind of down in the dumps?
Mm-hmm.
And then you were all happy and bouncing around, and then it flips. Why can't we both just be happy? Why is it always like that? Though?
Because that's the dunya, bro. That's this life. This worldly life is, I don't care who you are, you're never going to have it all, bro.
Never.
And even if you do, it ain't going to last long. And it's only a matter of time before a storm comes into your life, bro. There's signs and wisdom in everything God created, man, from especially the seasons, right? And I always loved that. I've heard that lecture from like T.D. Jakes or whatever his name was. Great speech, by the way. But life is like that, man. Storms and spring and winter and summer and it just, like someone said, 1 minute you're on top of the dunya, then you're back at the bottom. It's like a wheel, right? I forgot who said that, but we're living in a really sick time. They're spreading all these diseases, Ebola, ticks, that if one tick bites you, you can't eat red meat, but guess what? You probably could eat lab-made meat. You could probably eat lab-made meat. Very scary time we're living in.
You know how I look at it, bro?
We're not safe anywhere, bro. Our kids are not safe anywhere. Yeah. Not even in their own bedrooms.
You know how I look at it? You say the seasons. I look at it like you're surfing, and the wave goes up and down.
A lot of surfers drown.
And you have to be able to see. Yeah, they go to hell.
Sharks come out of nowhere. Happens.
You have to see where the wave's at and go with the wave.
What about the girl that lost her arms from the surfing? The shark bit like her arm off.
Allah will never burden a soul with more than it can handle.
Or leg. Was it a leg?
Shark Tale. What's her name?
She was Surf some blonde
Girl.
chick.
There was like some movie, right?
Yeah, she lost a leg.
Surf Story. I don't know what was the name. It was like
dude,
so
I don't
popular.
play with the ocean, dude. Like I swim. I love the ocean. I don't go past my knees, dude.
Really?
That's like.
I love the ocean.
Why would I go into a domain that I got no power in, dude? You know what I mean, dude? Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Yo, shout out to the Hodge twins. I'll be back on their show in the next couple of weeks. Shout out to Jimmy Dore, inviting me back. I'm on some really big pods, and I'm going to address all this nonsense, bro. I'm going to address all of this nonsense. And I just want to thank those people for giving us a voice, man. You know? All right.
I wanted to cover this, bro. So look at. For those of you that have been seeing the propaganda ramping up on your feed, I have a new form of chosen propaganda that you might not have noticed yet. This popped up on my feed earlier. I want you to tell what country in the Middle East you think that they support just off of this one video. Let's see.
Mary wore the hijab.
This is one of the dumbest things I've heard in my entire life. And I see a lot of dumb things on a daily basis.
Dumbest thing ever. Dumbest thing ever, right? Dumbest thing ever.
This is up there.
Look at these girls taking their hijabs off. Does the UK even know what they're protesting about? Firstly, no Muslim would ever do that. You say you want your Christian values back, but Mother Mary wore the hijab. Nuns wear the hijab. Every single religious female figure in the Torah, in the Bible, in the Quran, they all wore hijab. So what exactly are you protesting against? I don't get it.
So here's the difference. If a nun decides not to wear her headdress that day, she gets to keep her life.
Dude, there's
all right there, Uncle Tom.
Listen.
There is no morality police. There is no being thrown into prison. And there is no losing her life because she that day decided not to wear her hijab.
The irony is that most women don't wear the hijab because they're afraid of psychos like you going up and beating her up for being publicly Muslim. The same way earlier today, yesterday, a mosque was literally shot up and multiple innocent people died. That's why most women don't wear the hijab. To think that if they don't wear it, they get killed. It's just so ironic. And then let's see.
I mean, he's using the Iranian regime because that was a big deal. Like 2 years ago, they killed some girl or whatever, the excessive police force or whatever they did. And then it started outrage over there too. So why were the people protesting of Iran if that wasn't something that bothered them?
Anyways, remember my initial question? Look at his bio. Right? What is that? 2 following. The Jericho generation. Oh, let's see what this is. No.
You do not have access.
No.
This is funded by...
Stop.
Bet you he's a wealth preacher, bro. I'll bet my life he's a wealth preacher.
Just wait. Just wait.
He's got to get that bag, you know?
Unapologetic Christian Zionist. It's too funny, bro. It's too funny. So look at, I want to watch a few more of these people's
Judeo-Christian
videos.
values.
It's so funny. So they're trying to replace Candace Owens essentially, because you have to understand a lot of these guys, they were in the show business. So when someone had a lead role in the show business and they were sick or a parent died and they had to go to a funeral, they couldn't make it, they would just replace that lead character. Whether it's a TV show, a concert, whatever it is, they would just replace that person. Theater. And that's exactly what they're trying to do with Candace Owens turning on them.
Everyone, go to Arab socials on Instagram and ask them, why are they throwing parties for Arabs inside of venues that fund certain militaries and campaigns against their own people? Just, they might not know, but just make sure they know. Ask them, why are you going to a Tau Group property? Tau Group funds what's happening in the Middle East. They do fundraisers for that military. Just ask them. The largest gathering of Arabs drinking and dancing. Why do they do it over the dead bodies of Palestinian children? I just want to know. Just ask them, by the way, if you're watching this broadcast. Arab socials.
We got it.
Yellow Habibi party. Go tag them.
You want to know what else is funny?
Just ask. Maybe they don't know. Let them know.
Yo, listen to him talking. Here's another one of his videos. Listen to him talking. Who does it sound like he's talking to? Pay attention to that. Who does it sound like he's talking to?
Lululemon recently came out with this right here. Now, as y'all can probably see and read for yourself, that right there is a Lululemon hijab.
No.
Now, for those who do not know what a hijab is, I would suggest doing a little bit of research for yourself. Now, some of us out here are concerned about this most recent addition to Lululemon's catalog.
I'm very concerned.
Now, just mind you, this is the very same Lululemon who was not willing to create clothing for bigger individuals, right? Those were a little more...
They didn't want to make workout clothes for fat people?
With a little more girth, with a little more width
people
on
like
their
me.
personhood. Yet, here they are serving a new market. That's what it would seem. Now, the reason why...
I mean, they should make clothes for fat people. How are we going to lose weight if we don't have no workout clothes?
How about you guys start going to the gym and then make
I can't go to the gym if I'm not wearing Lululemon tights, dude, and showing my piece.
Oh, yeah? Yeah?
Yeah,
dude.
dude.
The Lululemon pants?
Yeah, dude. I got to show it like
Lululemon
Patrick
should be like
Swayze.
step 3, but
Patrick Swayze and Dirty Dancing, dude.
You should have to earn the Lululemon
There's
pants.
got to be that bulge, and you're like, and I had the time of my life.
Bro, you want to know what's funny about this? Doesn't it sound like he's talking to 3-year-olds? He knows his demographic.
Dude, literally people do whatever they can to get some like clout.
Why
I think he's just getting paid.
Some of us are concerned with this right here is because we are currently in an ideological war throughout the entire Western world where this ideology, yes, ideology, not race, because this ain't got nothing to do
you're
with
right, 'cause
race.
if we were talking about race and ideology, you would remember how your ancestors became Christian when they were rounded up by white people, thrown in chains. Your ancestors were probably Muslim. They made you pick cotton. They whipped the shit out of you. They sexually assaulted your ancestors.
Binga, binga, binga.
It took you forever to get your rights up until the 60s, which was not that long ago. And then they made you bow and worship a white human being.
And then even
that's how you got it. I'm just gonna be real.
60 years ago, yo, Uncle Tom here. You couldn't even drink out of the same water fountain as your white Christian brothers.
And the Muslims never had that issue. Ever.
Your white Christian brothers. Meanwhile, Malcolm X was traveling to the other side of the world to pray to the one true God with people of every skin complexion.
Eating out of the same bowl like this with a white boy.
With eyes blue as the sky and skin white as clay.
And go look at the comments on all the black videos, what they write. Your fellow Americans, what they write on these videos.
Binga. Just your grandmother.
They always write like racist, usual suspects, stop champion, like all this racist shit coming from the same people that he claims.
Oh my gosh, God forbid a Christian white woman gets married to a Christian black guy. Oh, you'll see how much brotherhood you'll see how much brotherhood there is with Christians.
Look at the Erica Kirk comments. It's just because she stood next to a black man. Erica Kirk. They were roasting her for that.
Acting like she was dating him. No.
Just by standing in the picture.
See one where they're actually married. Or they're like have the kid together. Oh, look at those comments. You're Christian, Christ is king in bio. Like, oh, it's just too funny. It's too funny. This guy's such an Uncle Tom, dude. Ready? Look at this one.
This was set out.
Okay, next one.
I thought we're not dealing with these types of people.
Dude.
So you want to open a can of worms?
Because there's multiple. Look at this one now.
Stinky Zionist? What's up, you stinky Zionist? Stinky Zionist, bro. Dirty scums. Shut up, Zionist. You Zionist, bro.
Here we go again. Can someone please tell me why people think
Yo,
that
dipshit, can you turn the mic on? You're using the camera mic.
calling someone a Zionist is some type of insult or threat? Like, do you really think that we
She's
find
so
that
stupid.
She's whiter than us, dude.
She didn't even know to turn the mic on. She's trying to tell us about foreign policy. Let's see what she has to say.
offensive? If we're standing with an Israeli flag, openly supporting Israel, talking about Israel, it's not rocket science to figure out that, yes, we are Zionists and we're proud of it. I actually find it so funny when people say Zionist like it's some type of dirty word, like it's
like they're hosting a competition for who can replace Candace Owens, and these are like the final bracket. Who can be more Uncle Tomish?
supposed to be an insult. Most of the time, the people using it like an insult don't even know what Zionism actually means.
I dare you to go over there. Don't tell anyone you're going, unannounced. Walk through the streets and see how they treat you. I dare you to.
Let's look at this one. Just go to her.
Unannounced, though. Go unannounced. I dare you.
Look at this one. Israel vlogs and her story highlights. New Year's there. Just glazing them, bro.
So young to sell her soul, bro.
Very sad.
Very sad.
They love Christians there. You go tell them Jesus loves you.
Like this.
You go tell them.
Like this, they say. Like this.
You let them know where they're going because Jesus didn't pay for their sins.
Like this.
Let
Every
them
2
know.
seconds.
Go let them know.
No, that's Judeo-Christian, bro.
Her videos are trash, too.
Judeo-Christian.
There's no point of even watching.
They love each other. They got along throughout history, dude. It wasn't the Muslims that saved the Jews. It was the Christians. It wasn't the Muslims were burning them and throwing them out of every country and making them take all their money. And it was the Christians always saved them. The Christians didn't have the Inquisition. It was the Muslims. The Christians didn't start World War I and World War II. It was the Muslims.
No.
It was the Muslims. It was the Muslims that turned 2 ships full of Jews from Europe during World War II right back to the concentration camps. It was the Muslims. The Christians have always saved the Jews. Judeo-Christian, are you crazy? Do you know in their book, they say that Jesus is a Messiah.
In the highest ranks.
They say the Virgin Mary was a virgin. Do you understand that the Muslims, they don't say that?
Did you know that in Judaism?
Do you understand how close they are?
Did you know that they have miracles about Jesus in Judaism that aren't even in the Bible?
No.
Yeah.
It's Judeo-Christian. It makes so much sense.
Did you know that
they didn't care? It was the Muslims that did the Holocaust.
They believe Jesus is returning in the end of times. Did you know that?
Did you know that it was the Jews? They fled to the Christian lands during the Inquisition because the Muslims were killing them.
Dude, you need a cigarette.
Did you know?
You need a cigarette. That's what you need. You need to return to a cigarette.
I think
anti-Semitism. Isn't it funny that you can tell like if a guy likes P. Shadell or not just off of his voice?
Just his hair color.
Just his hair color, he said.
Instantly.
You ready? Let's see this guy. All right. How quickly can you tell gay or straight?
Dude, the first anti-Semitism. I swear to Allah, before I heard his voice, when like this, I'm been from New York, dude.
Yo, this guy's
the first millisecond, I was like, seriously.
This guy's having a ball.
You gotta admit the world would be.
This
boring.
guy's
You gotta
having
admit
a ball in the chosen land for their rainbow celebration.
It would be kind of boring without them. Let's be real.
Without gays?
It would be
boring.
They're entertaining, dude. Go ahead, push play.
This guy's having. I'll tell you this. Right
I'm
now.
not gonna sit here and lie.
When is
they're
the
entertaining?
What are you talking about? Wait, who? Like I don't know what you're talking about.
Bro, they don't even
Tim
need
Pool? Like he's who? Stop, dude. Stop.
Go, bro.
Chosen Land Rainbow Celebration. Yeah, let me see if this comes up. I just looked up Chosen Land Rainbow Celebration. There's no way, right? No, okay. All I'm going to say, this guy's having a ball in the Chosen Land for their rainbow celebration.
Is ghetto. And when I looked into why so many people were anti-Semitic, it was because a lot of them are broke, bitter, ugly, and jealous. Straight up. Just like people think I'm kidding. I'm like, I'm dead serious.
Yeah.
It's like when I would ask people why all this is happening, and they're like, well, the Jews have money and the Jews are successful. It's like, God forbid the Jews went to college and got a degree and got a bag and you didn't. God forbid their community got, you know, their shit together, and through all the oppression that they actually dealt with, they rose out on top. I'm like, you guys are just mad because while you're bragging about getting a stimulus check on Snapchat, the Jews are out here building things and working together as a community. And then I talked about at the end, and you guys are so focused on Israel as if these Muslim countries are all unproblematic. So all of that was in a video. And I made that in August of 2023.
And I probably got paid $7,000 to make it. Probably. But listen, some of what he says is true. You can't take away how united they are, how they stick together. You can't.
Bro,
I would say, as everyone else, look in the mirror. 2 billion. Look in the mirror. If you're mad about that, look in the mirror. Look in the mirror. I hope it stings your heart, bro. I hope it stings. Because if it's not stinging your heart, something wrong with you. That's all. We're getting exactly what we deserve. We haven't learned that.
You know, honestly,
I guess we haven't
I gotta
learned
say,
that.
if I was born to a race of 10 million people and we controlled the world and we were just like every single Muslim country, a faith of 2 million people, if we ran all of them, I would maybe think I'm chosen too. I'm not even gonna lie.
Of course, yeah. Yeah. You're outnumbered like 1,000,000 to 1.
And you're just shitting on everyone.
Yeah. No, I know. But yo, hate your brothers and sisters. Don't help them. Don't support. Just keep doing what you do.
The real problem though, like actually though, not joking, is that they just break the rules and they cheat. Like that's what
there's
it is.
a lot of that.
A lot of it isn't just like let's do honest business, good to no. It's like let's charge everyone else interest. Let's not charge it to each other. Let's make our money off of gambling, off of corn, off of people's vices.
They do
allegedly
things that are forbidden in the Torah. Forbidden,
but to
all of humanity.
But to non-chosens.
No, but that's where it changed. To all of humanity. Moses didn't come just for them. He came for the whole world, bro. Peace be upon him.
They have no excuse, bro, on Judgment Day. They have no excuse. They know the Prophet Muhammad's a true prophet. They 100% know in their hearts. Without a doubt.
The ones that can see. But I couldn't.
Bro, God says in the Quran, don't take my word on this. But to my understanding, he says like they know, bro. Like they know it's the truth deep in their heart.
Oh my God, the hate for Israel is so forced because what do you mean Pakistan just declared Bibi Netanyahu a terrorist? That is literally the highest civilian title in that entire country. Oh my God, the hate.
This is who they get to battle for them?
Yeah.
They can have them.
This is their new Candace Owens.
They can have them.
They can have them.
I can't. Like, I was good up until she started playing these videos. I don't want to watch this shit. I don't want to watch this. I just don't want to watch it. How many segments we got? 3 or 4, at least.
And then this is what they do for ex-Muslims. We're gonna make a whole video about this one too, but this one's hilarious.
Is that a boy? That's
Ready?
acting like a girl.
This is a boy acting like a girl. I think.
No way, dude.
That's pretending to be ex-Muslim. Look
He looks
at
like
her videos.
No, but it looks like Gru from Minions, bro.
Look at her videos.
It literally
ready?
looks like Gru. Like
Ready?
if
Look at her
Gru was
videos.
transsexual from Minions, like if Gru was gay, this is how he would look.
Dude, oh
100%. You can't unsee that. Does it not look like Gru?
Stop, bro.
That doesn't look like Gru
Look
from
at this
the
one.
Minions.
Look at this one.
Does that look like Gru from the Minions?
Somewhat, yes. Look at this.
About how Muhammad, I left Islam, and the Quran allows in Islam, I'm about to show you something. It's really weird about Islam. When I was Muslim, I used to, why should I trust that Muhammad? I want to talk about what's going on with Muslims. If Jesus, I think it would be really fun to, why are music and instruments, as an ex-Muslim, I don't know if, one thing I wish
Have
I
you
I'm
ever
here
seen
to
a
defend as
single
an
Muslim in your
ex-Muslim,
entire life make their entire personality about being ex-Christian? I literally forget I was Christian. I think about it so little. I forget all the time that I was raised Christian and Catholic, and I can like speak on behalf of my experience there. It's crazy,
looks like
bro.
Gru, dude.
And there's no propaganda against Islam. The reason you hate Muslims is totally fair. There's no propaganda. None of the media worked on you and seeped into your brain. No. Your hatred for Muslims is 100% based on personal life experience and Muslims doing you wrong. And every time you step out and you see a Muslim girl's hair slip out, you see her get whacked in the face. It's all personal experience. It has nothing to do with this propaganda that they're pushing that we're covering. Nothing to do with it. Meatheads. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit the smash button. Make sure to click the link at the top of the description. Sign up for the call for your chance to join the companions. If you want to learn more information, we don't talk about it on YouTube. We don't even talk about it here. This is a private live stream. 30 minutes, that's all. Where you get to come and ask me and Beck questions directly and learn a bit more about how you can become a part of what we're building.
Never alone.
Peace. All right. I think that's about it. You want to do one more segment?
No. It's time to pray.
Well, at least I cried, right? You glad?
Yeah, you'll get a couple million views of that looking like a bitch. This is the worst place in the world to get a zit, right here. Right here?
Hurts.
Dude.
Let me see it.
Nah, I popped
Let me see it.
Nah, dude, we're good.
I don't pop my zits.
Big white-ass whitehead, bro. I had to use my toothbrush and ran the toothbrush into there and then push with my finger to get it out, bro. It popped like a volcano, dude. That's all I gotta say, dude. Like a volcano, like Mount Rushmore, bro. Not Mount Rushmore. Mount Rushmore is not a volcano. All right, need to pray. Need some manja. You need to get to the gym.
Pray, eat, gym. Look how my
I will get back on later.
I have a pretty fat to-do list for today, but yeah.
It's a lot of things to do, dude.
A lot of it's little
things.
things.
There was a lot of emotion, bro. It was a good episode, bro.
What'd you guys think of the stream 1 to 10, be honest? For those of you that are here. Beck carried. You cooked today. Good job.
The chef, bro. Your hands are clammy and shit.
I don't feel good today, I'm not gonna lie.
Clammy.
I don't gotta fake it.
I want to jump on the companions.
What happens when you're live every single day? When you're live every single day, it's like
I want to jump into the companions.
Imagine every day, no matter how you feel, it's like, yeah, let me like put a live camera on myself, and every word out of my mouth gets clipped.
I want to jump into the. I want to jump into the companions a little bit.
Crying is not weak. It means you have a heart. I don't care that I cried. It's not. It's whatever.
What the hell's calling me right now, dude? Oh shit! Hailstorm.
Another one? Oh, I should move my car.
Yeah, I have hail coverage. You don't.
Can we switch? Can we fit both cars in, or can we move that stupid?
Damn, bro, this is the weather the next week, dude. Look at that, dude. That sucks, dude. Thunderstorms expected around 2.
Many reverts notice that their poop smells less stinky when they stop eating pork and stop consuming alcohol. I'll tell you this, the night after drinking,
woohoo! I'll tell you this, my shit stinks. Doesn't matter pork or no pork. Stinks, bro.
My shit is less stinky. Yeah, it's less stinky. Yeah.
We out?
It's less stinky, they said.
We out?
Less stinky, dude. I can't even believe someone commented that.
Are we out?
Yo, if you guys are in here, we have 575 people inside of this chat right now. Every single person here, go to the link at the top of the description right now and sign up for the call. Better see you guys there. And if it's not in this thing, you're getting... we're going to have a problem if it's not there. It is there.
Unissa sent you some money.
Unissa, that cry was everything. Thank you, Unissa. Sad, bro. Hopefully that touches someone. Like, these are people, you know?
I touch myself. Na, 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 na.
Dude, what song is that again?
I don't know. That's such a stupid song. Look at the shit they played on the radio.
How do you think
I touch myself. Put it up.
What song?
What kind of songs were they playing on the radio?
Dude,
bro?
you think of those like these are like the songs I heard growing up. With
I touch myself.
It's this one, right? It's
I touch my. Now pause this shit. Goy fucking slop, bro.
Dude, it's so
Goy
garbage,
slop,
bro.
subliminal satanic attack on your mind to make adultery and lust look like it's not a big deal.
Yo, your generation fell for this so good.
Cooked, bro.
My generation has Sexy Red. Yours had this
Dude,
slop. This
there's
is like
no denying the impact music had to the impact music had to commingling the sexes and creating adultery, bro. 100%.
And are you guys aware of why?
100%. Then you mix alcohol in there,
but
that's why we are.
Are you guys aware of why they try to attack sexuality through music?
It's the quickest way to demoralize you.
Because your sex life is basically a mirror reflection of how you live your non-sex life. So if you as a man are constantly told to be ultra submissive in sex, and then that's how it becomes, naturally you become submissive in the real world and day to day. Same thing with women. When you tell them to be hoes and become dominant, then that's why women start running the household. So they attack what's easiest to get through to them, the sex life, because that has the biggest ripple effect into the real world. Is that facts or no? I've never thought of that before.
Then they want you to try taking a piece up your butt too if you're stupid.
It's true though. It's true though.
They want you to take a piece too. It doesn't just stop there.
I just thought of that, so maybe I could articulate that a little bit better.
Yeah.
But did I get the idea across or no?
Yeah. Crystal
clear.
Did you not order the code red?
The same way you can listen to a gay guy's voice and just tell he likes 𝐕. You can look at how a couple looks and talks to each other in their body language and just tell, oh yeah, she's yeah.
You're such an idiot. Sometimes.
Gives it to him.
You think I'm stupid, right? You're stupid, dude.
You can just tell. And I'm not.
You think I'm dumb?
This is mainly not with the Muslims. I'll tell you that. Most Muslims are just normal. You
I don't know,
even see them
dude.
hugging and kissing.
I don't know.
It's
dude.
not even close.
Lately,
Wallahi, it's not even close.
I'm saying, but like,
it's not
we've
even close.
seen a few that.
Yeah, I know. There's some fruity Muslims.
They're
but
probably just.
It's not even close. I'm telling you 100% right now. It's not
No,
even
no.
close.
Across the board, absolutely not.
Like people don't get this. We like to complain about the Muslim community, but in the Muslim community, you can still get a virgin if you're a man. You can still marry a virgin. That's not a thing
and
in other
a woman
cultures.
can still get a virgin, man.
Yes,
that's the
bro.
point. You always make it sound like you're just saying to go. And the women will find virgin men.
Because that's who people care about more. Sorry, women don't care as much about
because the
marrying a
effects.
virgin.
Yeah, no, they don't.
But
overall, they don't. They actually want a guy who knows what the hell he's doing. But still, that's haram. It's forbidden.
Well, that comes into like
It's forbidden.
Yeah.
Same treatment from God. Same punishment from God. That's how God made the sexes equal. We're two different, but when we commit the same sins, they're both, right, punished the same. So we're equal to God, but we're different creatures with different responsibilities, different gifts. No matter how hard you try, you'll never have a baby inside your womb. They can chop your piece off, put a fake one there.
Inside
It's
out.
never going to happen. And if it does, it'll be unnatural.
I couldn't even imagine. I couldn't even imagine cutting my piece. Imagine cutting your piece. You know what they do?
But so getting back to the point of this song, this is just one example of how they like they make it look clean, you know, like innocent. Like I just the tune is nice and positive, but she's talking about committing adultery. She's glorifying adultery in the song. One of the deadliest sins. Deadliest sins. Sins that lead to destruction, shortening of your lifespan, plunge you into poverty.
I can buy my own flowers.
Deadly sin with deadly repercussions. That a lot of people think, it's just some physical stuff. Deadly sins with deadly repercussions, bro. I'm out.
Do things you don't understand. And now the rappers, they all talk about shirk. Every single major artist has sung about how they're God.
That's going to go great for you guys. That's going to go great on Judgment Day. Genius thing to say. Absolutely genius. Yeah, make fun of the one who determines if you burn in hell forever or not. Thank you guys for watching.